It's your boy Mac Mean, aka Lazy Bone. True story. You know what I'm saying? Charleston White threatened WACK00 and the LA Bloods on the Clubhouse interview. Y'all know I'm super trolling today. We're gonna talk about every single thing going on out here, man. Let me go ahead and open up the chat real early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I scheduled this for last night, but I think that I'm doing a good job of falling asleep for these lives. You know what I'm saying? You dig where I'm coming from? There's a lot going on out here in these YouTube streets right now that I like to talk about. We're gonna talk about this little situation we got going on right now. But we definitely gonna talk about the other stuff too. See, it's the other stuff. Give me a second, man. You know what I'm saying? Dudes going rogue out here. A lot of people starting to show their colors. The StreamYard is up there. You know what I'm talking about? I'm seeing a lot of stuff coming out right now. I'm gonna speak about it. I'm gonna speak on it. Before we get into the speaking engagement, let's listen to this real quick. Man going off.
When they were fighting, man, listen, when Raymond took him up in St. Andrews Park, it wasn't no structure. It wasn't no structure. They were bullies.
That boy talking super spicy. Get in the comments today, man. I think this is a death wish, man. You can't really like talk about all the people that you trying to help while breaking them down. Let me mute my mic. My bugging on is Charleston White, the real Uncle Ruckus. Good morning, K-Rock. Good morning, American Links. Wax Diggity Doo. You know what I'm saying? It's Uncle Ruckus. I mean, Charleston White, the real Uncle Ruckus. No sound? Oh, my bad.
Let's come there. All I'm saying is, see, y'all distracted. Y'all distracted talking about 1969. Let's talk about today. Well, I did bring it up. I'm just giving examples. I keep saying, nigga, fuck how it originated to what I just said. Let's talk about what it's doing today, was my reply.
Let's talk about
it. What is it protecting today?
You saying it's negative today?
That's Wack talking to him.
Nah, you definitely can't stand on that. For one, you can't stand on that because you for fucking.
I live there for 2 years.
Wack sounds stupid. I ain't gonna lie.
I lived there and I worked in the juvenile facility at Diamonddale Adolescent Home. Why wouldn't I see it?
I don't know what that place is.
But look it up. Look, you can Google it right now. It's when they come out of the YA.
Yeah, I go to Central.
I lived on Imperial in Vermont in the heart of the Dimmer Lane Bloods neighborhood. I lived on Imperial in Vermont and I walked them streets every day.
Peace, Skip. You know what I'm saying? Your man's on a whole death wish right here. You know what I'm saying? You can't uplift nobody by spreading all that anger. And then plus, you know what I'm saying, targeting the gangs might not be a good idea. It seems like your man's on a legit mission, you know what I'm saying, to get offed. You know what I mean? Period.
So you can't tell me what I've seen on the
streets as a normal dude.
Say nah, homie. So listen, if I walked as a normal dude, how I get all these originals?
Bro, first of all, Bobby Lewis, what, 65 years old?
I didn't meet Bob. I was introduced to Bobby Lewis from original Crip, Gil Pyru.
Okay, so what I'm saying is you didn't walk them streets being this loud, bro.
If
you was living out here.
The people that asked, my boy just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that he said he'd get all the notifications. What you jacking? I get all the notifications. I'll be on support, and that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I do that, you know what I'm saying? What you jacking is because a lot of people been telling me they don't get the notifications and they appreciate me sending them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even look at who I'm sending them to. I just send them out in the groups or whatever. You know what I mean? But that's where it's coming from, and I know that you got my back, bro.
I had no reason to be this loud because I didn't have a problem.
Y'all seen Latin Pain going off last night on 10 Toes Down?
Listen. If I lived in California like I'm from here, if I was from California like I'm from here, I'll be just as loud, nigga.
So you telling me
if I was from California like I'm from Texas, I would be just as loud.
So you answered the question, you wouldn't be.
Yeah, because I was loud. Listen, California looked over here at me. Nigga, that's all I'm saying. California looked over here at me, and nigga, they got what they were looking for. Nigga, fuck y'all bullies.
What you mean we bullies? Just
y'all
like, bro,
gang banging and bullying.
Motherfucking movie and decide.
Nigga, gang banging and bullying, nigga.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Y'all want to know the reason why dudes do what they do? Listen to this.
To fit their narrative, and they running with it, and that's fucking.
Yeah, but like you were saying, listen, my mother told me. See, this how I became a sensation. They tried to shame me, and what they tried to make for bad turned out for my good. No, man. So what's gonna happen? They're gonna make all these people come look at me, and then get to hear the whole breakdown.
Period. That's what it's all about. That clout, baby. That clout. Clout kills, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, stay woke, man. Clout definitely kills.
The gang banging bullying, homie. All you niggas is cowards in them gangs, homie.
Who we bully?
Each other, the community, the people at the store, the bitches, brothers you fuck with, the houses you live in, the parks you lay in, the corners you sleep on, the corners you sleep on, nigga. Well, you can't bully no more, nigga. You was 6'9", so I ain't talking to you, nigga. Stop personalizing.
What you mean?
Miss Player, I cannot that. No, what do you mean, man? Man, ain't made, nigga. Ain't man. I gotta make something up of him. Miss Playful, while you here, email me. You could email me at Ass Cold 05. Brick Ass Cold. The same way it's BRICKASSCOLD 05 at Gmail. I have a request for you. I want you to I got something going on Thursday. We're gonna be doing something. I'm not gonna say it online what we're doing, but if you hit me up, I'll let you know. And I want to invite you.
You can't bully no more, nigga. Let the bully talk. You can't bully no more, nigga. You up here with me in the industry, nigga.
No,
Yeah, let somebody else talk, nigga. Me and you can do it some other time, nigga.
You don't do nothing. You both know you don't.
Say this, listen, man.
Do.
All you gotta do is pull my resume of accomplishments I done done. Nigga, I really do what you niggas talking about on here doing, nigga.
Oh.
Say how we do with our life without
He said y'all started this over this, and you know what I mean? Like what he doing, man. Listen, clout kills, like I said, man. You know what I mean? This is nothing about him caring about the community. Stay woke. These clout chasers come in on all type of disguises. You know what I mean? Your man is the same dude that disrespected Minister Farrakhan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even a part of the Nation of Islam, but I'm telling you, it's foul. How you disrespect a dude's accomplishments when you accomplish nothing but talk? That's it. All these cats out here talking, man. That's why I tell you all the time, I don't do this for the kids, man. Them kids. You feel me? That's for the family to do. You know what I mean? I'm here for the adults, so you niggas can start doing your job. Period. Puto. All y'all just putos.
No, you talking. You know you hide over there for.
Hold up, before I go any further, Miss Playful, I got Venezuela in the background. Can I let him out of jail? Can I let Venezuela out of jail? There's a stream yard right there, y'all. I want to just bring him up here. You know what I'm saying? Fred love the kids. And that's a fact. But see, Fred brand is a little bit different. Fred's brand is different. Fred is actually out here trying to help the kids. Fred's brand is different. So Fred got out here and Fred start yelling at the world about what they not doing. Fred will be able to stand on something. Let's not get that twisted. Fred is out here doing it. Meanwhile, he got the whole platform and I mean the lane to say whatever he wants against the injustices and shit that he see. But he keeps it about trying to save somebody and you know what I mean? You ain't got nothing, you can't do nothing but respect that. You know what I'm saying? But clout kills. It's very, very, very dangerous drugs. I tried it one time, but it didn't work for me, man. I had a bad reaction.
I ain't hiding. I just left the strip club where everybody see me.
I ain't hiding them in the strip club. You want to check me out? You know what I'm saying? Go to Golden Lady.
Hey, everybody take pictures with me. I ain't hiding them. Everybody take pictures with me.
I did tell the Texas to do that, but you know you ain't in California saying this.
Say, homie, listen, California only bad in California. When you niggas leave outside of California, y'all get a good understanding.
You really
y'all don't
believe
want to go.
that?
Y'all get a good understanding, nigga.
Hey, Charles,
you
you
talking
still
about,
go to
nigga?
that same church?
What?
Yeah, I still go to it, nigga.
All right.
Wax asking you still go to that church you've been going to? Oh, listen to this part though.
I'll be there tomorrow on Wednesday. Wednesday and Sunday, I don't miss.
All right, word on the street.
Yeah.
Wack was pulled up doing personal pull-ups on this.
Man, I ain't gonna do no personal pull-ups.
Yeah.
He said that last time when I called game. He said that last time when I called game. He said that last time when I called game.
He let you call the police.
Say, nigga, you ain't finna come to this, nigga.
He said, Wax, you ain't pulling up. Wack, you. I keep calling Wack 100 Wax. Wack, you ain't pulling up nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? When I said game was gay, you said you was gonna do the same thing. You never pulled up. All gangster gossip. You know what I'm saying? Gossip and coffee. This is what we on. Okay. Hit the like button, puto. Cloud kills. Stay woke. I'm noticing a lot of dudes biting my formula too. It's all good.
Yo, bro, you running your mouth.
Time to switch it up.
Nigga, turn the tape on the dialogue.
You running your mouth, bro. We ain't
You running yours, nigga. What you doing right now? Running your mouth.
hold on.
Yeah, nigga, you bitch ass nigga ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing.
He called them cowards and all type of stuff. Charleston White, you better not never get locked up in LA, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, nigga, you bitch ass nigga ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing.
Yo, we was having a constructive conversation, man. Let's keep having a constructive conversation. Let's not
I mean, you know damn well he ain't gonna utter none of them words, dog. The damn nigga out here, bro.
Get sit up there. Let it get up there.
Charleston.
Black people still dying and black people still killing other black people.
And you provoking a nigga to want to kill him. That ain't what's that.
That ain't what I do, man. That ain't what I do. So let's keep the conversation constructive, man. Respectfully to all parties involved. Let's keep it constructive.
That nigga can't kill nobody about no West Coast gang culture. He damn sure wasn't walking out here being this loud. Nigga, you know damn
Say, homie, listen. I got the pictures. How did I get in the Nipsey funeral with the Rolling 60 then?
What you mean? It was at the fucking Staples Center. You was at the Staples Center.
I rode in the car. Nigga,
was you in there talking shit? Fuck no. You was crickets.
Crickets.
Nigga, your ass able to pull Nipsey out the casket.
No, look on my neck. Yeah, it's all documented.
Was you talking shit?
Yeah, you talking shit and ain't nothing.
Hey, so Miss Playful ain't say nothing. I guess she don't got no problem with you coming up. You harmless. You know what I'm saying? But somebody else said it's too early for Venezuela's voice. That's my boy Alan. You know Alan don't like you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You back, my brother. Okay. All right. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say this publicly. I'm gonna stop sharing my video on Instagram. All right. That way y'all can go, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to cause no problems. It's not just one person. It's like 3 people just, I'm getting mad messages on my IG as I speak. You know what I'm saying? It's not just one. Actually 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, boy. Marcus, good morning. You know what I'm saying?
You said some shit about Nipsey. Didn't that happen to you?
No, I didn't. I talked about music. I never was saying
stand on it, nigga.
Okay, we'll go.
Yeah, you said some disparaging remarks, nigga. Ain't nothing happened to you. So what makes you think it's gonna happen to me? I ain't gotta fight, nigga. You know what you said, nigga. Yeah. You wasn't nobody talking to me, nigga. Yeah, me and Wack talking, nigga.
Oh, but Mac, you gotta explain to the people, why is that little man talking to those men like that? Explain why. What does he have in his possession that can make them respect him?
Police.
And?
Just police.
And the gun, bro. He's not walking around here with no little fucking little knives. Nah, he got hammers. He showed you the hammers.
You gotta talk lower because this thing is too loud.
Let me
see, or let me.
See, that's the difference. Nigga, fuck the character, Nip.
Oh, my bad.
I learned about earrings, who his mother talked about.
Nah, you good.
Fuck Nip, homie. I learned about earrings. I've been saying that for 4 years now. Y'all need to learn about earrings, homie. The nigga that like astrology.
I know I'm more scared of Charleston White than I am of WACK00 because in real life, I gotta throw hands with Wack. I gotta throw hands with Charleston White. Charleston White's gonna shoot you. Wack is not gonna shoot you.
But 11, 12, yeah.
Your voice is high pitched and his voice is high pitched. Alan said I've been putting my library together. Yeah, check with me, bro. Check with me. I want to hear it. Good morning, Selassie. Let's up.
Because you as a person, who are you more afraid of in a tense situation? The guy with hands or the guy who's crazy with a gun?
What that got to do with anything?
Because that's what they present 2 different arguments to their point. One guy represents, I'm crazy. I'm a little man who's crazy, but I got this gun. And the other guy is saying, I'm a gangster. I got these hands. Who you more scared of in the argument?
You don't think he just clout chasing? I mean, well, you know, we didn't get there yet.
We ain't get there yet. Yeah, don't take him that far on the train, bro. You skipping stops, bro.
Clout chasing. That's all what's going on here.
Yo, Irvis, what up?
I think Wack is a bigger clout chaser.
Roll the 60 guy. Raymond Washington's best friend. He said, hey, big homie, can I ask you a question? He said, he said, yeah. Big homie, why you gangbang? Now, this is a private conversation between me and Big Mike while he dropped me off in a Denver BLOODS neighborhood. And he said, I told him because I was born a gangbang. Now, he said his 11-year-old, 12-year-old kid by the name of Irvis said, big homie, when I grow up, I'm going to take care of the hood. See, Nip didn't have that desire.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I know. But I've been telling this story. I've been telling this story.
But that's the story, my nigga.
Yeah, I've been telling this story for 4
You
years.
didn't get it from a 60.
He do got a point though, because when Nip got shot, there was an ex-fella next to him. You heard?
I got it from a 60, homie. I was there, homie. Listen, say that's how I met Raymond Washington's daughter, because I was over at the house.
Everybody talk about the gangs for it. The gangs ain't causing more damage.
What he said was so factual that it could go over people's heads. But when Nip got shot, there was a guy from jail standing next to him who his parole got violated for being at a scene of a crime. Nip was giving him clothes. He was trying to give him a job. What he's saying is so factual, it could go over people's heads. But Nip died next to a ex-felon standing next to him, bro.
Ask with him, homie. Ask right away. Ask him what day.
Daughter got to do it.
Because they was there when he gave me the ride home, homie, got the conversation.
Yeah, but
yeah, now I wrote about it in the journal, homie, and then I put it on Facebook, and I got Big Mike, and he let me, hold on, listen. And Big Mike let me take pictures of the 1969 tattoo on his arm, homie. So wouldn't nobody believe I told this story, but the people that know his tattoo. So he let me take pictures of it, my nigga.
So how do we how you
listen. So
how
listen,
you respect Mike is a
no, you said I'm making this up. Hold on. He let me take pictures, and I got pictures of his that day, nigga, stamped the day of this funeral.
So when you going back out there to see Psycho Mike?
I'm a big star now, nigga. You see, you talking to me.
He talking in setup codes. You heard? He talking setup lingo there.
Yep.
Yeah. And you can't fool no little man with a gun, because he's a little man. He always on point. How you gonna trick him into losing his life?
It ain't everybody got guns, man. It ain't about who got the gun.
Nah, that's not true. That's not true.
Listen, everybody, listen. I'm keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Young Dolph had a gun on him.
He shot too. That don't mean you're invisible.
Listen, my nigga, right? Young Dolph had a gun. You need to be quiet right now. Just be quiet. Think about that one.
To me, I was a nobody then.
When you going?
Yeah. Say listen. I was a nobody then, nigga. I'm a big star now. Soon. Yeah. I heard you ain't been over there.
Over where?
Shit, over there.
I just left.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, nigga, over there. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, nigga, over there.
Listen.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, nigga, over there.
Know our politics.
Yeah. I don't give a damn about y'all politics. You see how I'm talking? You see how?
Yo, let me set a poll. When do y'all think Charleston White is gonna die? I hate to sound like that, but let me set a poll up real quick. Well, I mean, like, listen, Reddit. Let me tell you something, man. Let me wake you up for a second. Let me put you in the back for a second. 1 second. Watch it. Let me wake you up real quick. Let me school y'all right quick. This is a teachable moment. You know what I'm saying? Like your man Kevin, whatever his name is, be saying this is really a teachable moment. Venezuela, let's go here. Let's go to Reddit. Let's say I'm gonna write something. You don't think it's right for me to do? Right? Is this my phone? Okay. Reddit predicts deaths. Reddit predict deaths. The number of people that Reddit predict will die. Oh, it's a nasty game out here, boys and girls. Real nasty work right here. But let's bring Venezuela back and let's finish sharing this.
So does Las Vegas. They predict deaths too. They predict the end of your career in Las Vegas.
Shut your mouth.
And hold up, you're not keeping it real. Again, you're missing stops, bro. Why this Slim 400? He didn't carry no gun because he's in the streets and Young Dolph wasn't.
What are you talking about?
Like the difference between two deaths is not the same cause because you're gonna tell me Slim 400 is not a gangster too?
Yeah, but I mean,
He didn't have no gun.
we just put the topic just on him. I mean, you know, we can get the topic about the rappers and all this other stuff. See what I'm saying? So, but we so focused on somebody standing up and saying 90% of the stuff, right? You feel me? Like
hey, homie, that was retaliation on behalf of a game because I posted some real court documents last year, and WACK00 tried to defend the rape of the young girl.
He's speaking
got
facts.
Two court orders. They only talk about one, but it's two of them. It's two of them against game. Why you think he ain't making no music? That little girl own all the rights to it, publishing and everything.
He's speaking facts again.
On the allegation that Wack said that you was sleeping with the
Nigga, shut up.
crazy shit like that.
How will Wack know I'm fucking the pastor and I don't go to church? How this nigga know where I would put my dick and I don't go to church?
Yeah, anybody will say anything, man. You just focus on the
He's speaking facts again.
Listen, a nigga got to sneak and go put a pastor or a pump. How he know where I'm sneaking and going to put my dick? How he know that?
shit, he probably just being a shock jock. That's what I mean. That's what you do. I mean, yeah.
But listen, you asked me to respond to it, and I'm asking you why would I respond to it? How would he know that? Don't you think my wife would know before he know?
Facts.
Don't you think all these niggas around here, I done insulted their games? Wouldn't they know before he know? All these Dallas global media, real tune, they'll make $1 million off something like that.
Hey, what response do you find wild, Mario? What's the wild response? Because I missed it. I just stepped away for a quick second.
You gotta hold up. You gotta give him a fair shake. Like if he raped white women when niggas in the hood pimp black girls,
say hard.
Okay. When he did things to white women and when dudes in the hood pimp certain type of girls, what's the difference? What's the difference?
What are you talking about?
Because in Oakland, I know them dudes is profoundly known for pimping girls, right?
Shut up.
Yeah, and I'm from Texas, so I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm from Texas, and I know. He legit, he good. You know?
I meant that for Mega, Mario. I meant that for Mega.
You know what I'm saying? So we gotta watch what people say around on these platforms. He good. Around here in Texas, he good. And all over, he good.
Exactly. If anybody had any damaging information on him, they would get
Where that woman voice come from? Venezuela guy's mic muted. I just heard a woman.
rich.
Nah, it's from Wack. It was from Wack, from his part of the audience.
Rich. Ain't nobody gonna hold no dirty secret for me, nigga. If I was sniffing cocaine, a nigga I sell cocaine to go tell his girl, his homeboys, or somebody.
He's speaking from
Niggas don't hold no
secret.
Hold a secret. I've offended too many people.
And
Sometimes you gotta say something a certain way, man. But that's the only way you make noise, man. We don't have too many figures out here. Y'all gotta think like that, man. Y'all gotta really think.
We appreciate.
That mentality that he talking about is what keep us all supporting dumb shit.
We can input, my brother, but we're gonna open up
the positive stuff. You can't relate to it.
Get a chance to interact. We appreciate you. You're Vernon, where you say you from? You from Texas, huh?
Yes, sir. Now Texas, long live 3 and everybody else, man. You know, just keep an eye on me, man. I'm a businessman, tied in. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the movie. Salute Charleston White. Keep on your mind.
Salute you.
Hey, man, this platform, Info Minds, I salute you, man, for putting me in here.
Appreciate you. We appreciate
Yes, sir. YourFriends.com is the next biggest thing. Connect me to Kanye and all that, man. You know, I'm trying to blow.
Yo, nigga, nobody told you give no shout outs. That's what all these niggas up here doing, trying to get some clout. You know what I mean?
Venezuela, what did you just say about taking positive things?
Venezuela, hey Alan, Venezuela don't got nothing positive to say. Only thing he's trying to do is try to see shit happen. You a part of the problem, Venezuela.
You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
you, man. I respect that, man.
YourFriends.com. Come on now.
Come on with the commercials. We gonna
Tie me in with Nike and all that. You know what I'm saying?
The actions of these men always the the news is never the problem. Their actions are the problem.
Let me say something real quick, right?
I seen Wack 100 kick a girl out his house to the
thing that
streets.
anybody could do to
Kick
somebody.
her out to
Right?
the streets.
Let me start
Treat
off
her
saying
like she was
that. It's the
nothing,
most
worthless,
hideous,
nothing.
disgusting
In
thing
front of
that
cameras, in
anybody
front
can
of
do.
everybody.
Now, with
And
that being
nobody
said,
said
right?
nothing.
Explain to me
I seen Wack 100 treat a girl like she
how
was
so many black
worthless.
men
Just
all
to get
over
out
social
his
media.
crib.
I tell you what, because what I'm doing is not important. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you the floor, Venezuela. Let me just let you.
Yo,
No.
Mac,
There you go.
I seen Wack 100 treat a girl like she was scum on the net, bro. I seen him call the police, gangster on gangster time. I see him call the police to get a girl out his crib and treat her like shit, bro, like she was worthless, because he couldn't articulate to her to get out. Because he didn't have legit paperwork on that whole situation. They was recording, they was doing videos,
and you can't articulate yourself not to say the word shit. Don't curse on him.
He treated her like she was worthless, like scum. He didn't have paperwork. He was taking advantage of that girl, because as they both said, he said there's no paperwork and she said there's no paperwork, so they was taking advantage of her. And nobody says nothing. Nobody says nothing. Everybody keeps their mouth closed when it's funny. When it's real funny, when you're being taken advantage of, people keep their mouth closed. You heard? How many rappers I seen getting taken advantage of and people keep their mouth closed and laugh? And how many times, bro? You can't blame me for the things that these guys are doing. Don't blame me. Don't blame the people who's watching them and laughing and pointing it out. Don't blame us, bro, because they're doing the wrong. They're doing it, bro. I seen everybody on Clubhouse applauding Wack 100, applauding him. But when that girl got up there crying about like, damn, don't put me out like this, everybody was laughing. You make that make sense to me. That's a grown man against a 20-something-year-old girl, and people applauded and clapped. You understand? Nobody said nothing, bro. Don't say nothing.
Listen, nobody's responding to you. I'm saying, you got to say something. You got to talk about what happened with Latin Pain and 10 Toes Down last night. That's what they want to hear about.
What Gemstone and stuff?
I said, with 10 Toes Down and Latin
10 Toes Down is Hassan's Campbell's clout chaser, because when they was in City Island face to face, they didn't do nothing to each other. They didn't do squat to each other. They was just hugging and eating each other's French fries and sharing lobsters. So for men to come on the internet,
Wait a minute. You said they were sharing lobsters?
Yes, they was taking lobster out of each other's plates. You heard?
Show me that. Pull it up.
That's all. You don't have to take my word for it. Go to their videos as they both there together in City Island. Don't take my word for it.
But you've just been complaining about people not being positive, and then when them done something positive, basically you're like a
you proving my point, because
you're
nobody
like
saw the
a Chimps
video
Tea
of
Party
them being
of YouTube. You are like a Chimps Tea Party YouTube where people just watch and you'll just fling
my point.
all hour.
Finish talking, bro.
Nobody.
Go ahead, Alan.
1 minute he's saying there's nothing positive on the internet, and then he's complaining about someone getting together, and then like because they weren't throwing fists, he's complaining about that and all.
He's like a Chimp's Tea Party. He's the Chimp's Tea Party of the internet. He'll just sit there and people will just watch because you throw crap all over.
Listen, what's a Chimp's Tea Party?
Well, if you go into Zoom, you just watch mad chimps just fling crap all over. It's amusing, but you're not learning.
Oh, so you talking about watching monkeys throw dirt at each other, doodle at each other all day?
Aye, like
hold on.
Venezuela's not of the internet.
Let Venezuela deal with that. Go ahead, Venezuela. What you gotta say, puto? Venezuela left. Allen chased Venezuela out the building. I've never seen that happen ever. Ever. Big shouts to Allen, the op killer.
Miss Playful, I put the Dr. Martens on and built this backside out just for you, girl.
Yes. Keep on talking. Keep talking. What else?
Boy, that was it.
Miss Playful, listen, Miss Playful, put him in his place.
Oh, we are.
Word.
No, she does in the comments what I just had to do there, but like she can articulate it well. It's as soon as you don't show manners, like, and like if you're not polite, you don't show manners. Like, Playful will let you know about it.
Hey,
like Alan, like I said, you prove my point.
Hold up 1 second, y'all. 7, pull up. Hey, Fred, can you come on help me, man? Because they out of control right now. I want to know what's going on in this internet world too. Go ahead, Venezuela.
Cause the video of them coming together and no violence, them being peaceful, nobody saw it. You're proving my point, bro. Like, the things that you're saying are actually proving the point that when positive things goes on, people look the other way.
What was the aftermath of that so-called positive?
They still beefing to this day.
All right, then, so it wasn't positive.
So if everybody would have paid attention to the positive stuff, the beef would have been funny. It would have been stupid. You heard? But if nobody saw the positive stuff, you act like the beef is on and popping. But I seen this for myself. I seen them squash it, right? On television, right?
So you here to tell about all the problems, but no solutions to help.
They gave you solutions and nobody paid attention. You know what they realized? That nobody cares. And they're here to make money, right?
There's nothing funny about beef if someone can get hurt.
You think they're gonna this is what makes the internet so funny at all moments. You as a grown man, you think they're gonna get hurt. As an adult. As an adult, in your mind, you actually believe the things you see on this television. You believe it as an adult. Bro, you should stop believing this, bro. You should stop it, bro. Because I can make false videos about people. I could even make holograms about people on the net, bro. Stop believing this. This is fake.
And you'd get hurt. If someone runs in, you'll get hurt. Then you won't be laughing.
And why would that even be part of your mind? Why would you even want to see that? What's wrong with you in reality?
Hold up a second, Venezuela and Allen. We bring some logic to the table.
What's going on? What's going on? Can you hear me? What's going on?
My mother likes your channel better than mine, man. I want to tell you, that's the only thing I want.
Tell Mama Love I said what's up.
You know what's
going on out here? I seen the back signal. You sent the back signal up. You called me, so I had to pull up.
Okay.
I had to pull over and pull up. What's going on?
No, I just have one question.
Talk to me.
Right? Why do my mother like your channel better than mine?
I can't really honestly answer that. I think it's the bullshit you put through in elementary school. You know? She tired of that. She like, yo, this boy put me through school.
She tired of this bullshit I'm talking about on the internet.
You know what I mean?
Now you need to be more like Fred. Why you can't be more like Fred?
No.
Mom's asking me why you can't be more like Fred.
Tell Mama Mac I said hello, man.
Hey, you see
Crazy,
this internet going crazy, brother.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm so out the loop. Like I heard you mention Latin Pain. You know, I like Latin Pain. I heard you say he's beefing with somebody or something. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know that, like that. You know what I mean? I didn't know he was like. I didn't know. I'm out the loop, man. You know why?
You know
Because
what?
I stay to myself. I mind my business and I stay to my family. That's why. So I try not to get
I
all
didn't.
caught
I
up
didn't.
in the.
I didn't do a good job of following your advice.
Yo,
I'm into
yo,
all
Fred, can
bullshit.
I ask you a question, my
No,
brother?
you
If
can't
you
ask
don't
Fred
mind?
no question. You can't ask Fred nothing, bro.
Of course, that's a working man. I can ask
You
him
know,
anything.
I like. He need his own channel. I like that kid.
He don't want
Yo,
to.
Fred, what do you say to the people who take this like life and death, the internet?
Yeah, no, I can really only speak from the I perspective, and I found out that it's just better to mind my business. I learned a long time ago that if you don't feed the fire, it's just gonna burn out. So a couple of times when the couple of dudes who did mention my name, so to speak, I do this. Look, I be quiet because what happens is I call that internet pimping. When you shout my name out and you saying I don't like this dude or whatever, people actually have come over to my channel and stayed. And I don't mention their name because why would I do that? You understand?
That's right.
Why would I do that? Right? So for me, it's just called internet pimping. And Venezuela, a lot of things is that everything is clout. Everybody want clout. Like even back in the days, right? When
Just to get
Dolores
it
Tucker,
right. Just to get
just what I'm
right.
saying, when Dolores Tucker and all the rest of these people were coming at Tupac, Bob
Stopping the
Dole was running,
CDs and all that, right?
but they was running for president. They was running for shit. They was
And
doing
Bob
shit.
Dole, he recently
And Bob,
died. And Bob Dole,
right, and he was running for president. Right. Bill Clinton, Mr. Bob Dole. You're too old to understand the way the games go. I get it, right? So that's Pac, right? So Pac, them people were clout chasing, believe it or not. See, politicians clout chase. When a new record is coming out, what's the first thing people do? They start beefing with somebody ahead of time, right? Get that.
the 50 Cent theory.
It's just exactly
No,
the 50 Cent
no,
theory. Always,
no. You can't.
nah, it's true. Well,
Can't.
anytime Kanye got some shit out, this motherfucker, he want to rant out of set. He want to be Michael Jackson now. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just the way it is, man. People love to be lit. In this Instagram era and the social media era, everybody want to be lit. Everybody want to have clout. Everybody want to be a tough guy. And the reality of the situation is 99% of people on here are not real. I'm saying I know some real gangsters who would never fucking touch the
But
internet. They
most
would
of
never
them
even,
are common people,
Still
working
don't
people.
even
yeah,
know
and
how.
they don't want that.
Still don't even know how
They
to
don't
text.
want their picture up here. Like I got some that like Fred, like I'll ask him, come on, you gonna interview? Come on, I ain't getting on no damn internet, right? So, and the thing that baffles me is the ones who come on here. Salute to them. Everybody got their lane, right? But the ones who come on here and proclaim who they are and let the world know who they are, as the feds sit back on their desk, their hands
And
behind
take
their
them
back.
notes.
Look, oh, you're the big. Oh, you're the big what?
And I
Oh,
seen you in the
oh,
picture with who?
with who? And then when you get in court, you're talking about it was entertainment. It's too fucking late. It's too
I
late.
never seen you at a job and you a big homie?
You know what's crazy, right? I talk about this on my channel, right? A lot of this shit was based off mafia principles, right? Right. Now, not bigging them up, but you'll never see a made member on this internet. The only mafia dudes you see on here are rats and have already turned states. Every one of them. Every
But
single
tell them
one.
why you never see mafia members. What are they doing on their 9 to 5? Tell them.
Right? No, they're working. They're doing construction jobs. They're doing this. They're running scam. Whatever they're doing, right? But you're right. They have jobs, and you'll never see them on the internet doing crazy shit. The only people you see on the internet talking mafia rules are fucking rats, and they've already turned states government, and they already have different names, and they're already different people.
You
Every
can't
single
be
one of them.
active and be in the public platform.
You
That's one of the
can't,
rules, right?
and that's one of the reasons that the real Sicilians hated John Gotti. Because John Gotti walked around, we know, the Teflon Don, G'd up, right? We get it. But John Gotti spent the rest of his life in the cell. John Gotti died in the penitentiary, right? So that's that take that for what you want.
But that gives proof to what you're saying, that if you're in the
Right.
public light and you active, you're gonna spend the rest of your time
Right. Exactly. Because as soon
where
as
that
you
goes.
may have beat it like he did, you may have, but they're never gonna give up. And it's the same thing with this other culture right now, because they used to have to actually work to get those mob dudes. They don't gotta do that now, man. Everything is already structured. I seen this guy from I think he's from like UK, right? His name is like Trap Law Ross. Shout out to him. I'm giving him a plug. Trap Law Ross. This guy's from the UK, and he has videos up on everything that's going on in Bronx drill music. Who's the leaders? Who's under them?
He's even
Who's the
picking out the
shooters?
shooters. I know exactly who you're
He's
talking
not
about.
even in this country. So what
Yeah.
you think that the gang intelligence unit is doing?
Even like this, you know what my homie in the Bronx told me? How do you know that the police don't have a channel pointing them out? How can you prove that a cop doesn't have a channel pointing you out, leading you to the kids?
I believe 90% of these dudes that's out here that have been getting money for a long time are rats, because in this day and age, you just can't get away anymore. It's just you just can't do it. So if you know somebody that has been getting money for a long time, driving a nice car, and the whole world knows, he's a rat.
Let me say something too
He's a rat.
about that. Let me say something.
He's a rat. Yeah.
When I looked at the series, right? You know, like what's his name? Pablo Escobar, Hitman, Popeye, right?
Okay.
He had
yeah.
There was a show about him, right? And it was like 73, like 73. It was one season with like 73 episodes. I watched all that shit. I watched it all. I was glued to the TV. And one thing I found out is that all of the major drug dealers,
they rats.
Nigga, I didn't ask you nothing.
They work with the military. They're rats.
All I gotta do is just push my finger too far down, and then you're out of here, buddy. All right? I'm dead serious. Watch. Bing, 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 bow, bow.
Just tell them.
Wham.
If you work,
bing,
you helping the
smash.
Well, here, let me ask you this, right? Because this is what I try to get real quick, Mac. Go ahead. Because I forget my ADD kick in. Go ahead.
And then then the floor is back to you. I just want to say this about that Popeye episode. This nigga was a co-assassin. He used to escape out of jail at will. He used to leave jail at will. I'm talking about these dudes is slinging 1,000 bricks a day.
I see interviews,
right? Yeah. They was killing countless people, dozens of people, right? But one thing about all those killers, the only way they was able to exist, right, is by working with the politicians. You can't operate and just do whatever the fuck you want without having some backing, or you get taken down. So I believe what you're saying too. Anybody that been making money for a long time is playing a different type of game. And trust me when I tell you, when he get locked up, he has no reservations about telling or whatever, because that telling world is in the dirt. That's the dirty section of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's what we think on that level, because we're stuck down here. But when you get into that high level politics, high level dope dealer, you know what I'm saying? They work with the government. How is Mexico, you know what I'm saying, the richest motherfuckers ever as far as drug dealers? Because they mastered the pipeline game. They mastered distro, and all the countries under them. Guess what? Where Mexico's #1 distribution destination is? The UK. UK dollar is worth more. The euro, you know what I'm saying, is worth way more. Well, not way more, but at least, you know, a dollar might get you $1.83 to $1.70 to $1.83 in the UK. It's almost double the dollar. You know what I'm saying? So they distro moves out there. But where do they get the product? They get the product from below Mexico, all of South America. Mexico don't produce the dope. Mexico don't produce the heroin. They control distribution. And how they control distribution is by being in bed with the politicians. So I agree with you.
90% of them are.
The Colombians use Venezuela's armed forces to distribute cocaine around the world, because Venezuela has a dictatorship, so you cannot go in there if you're not part of the government. They use submarines, and
you can't get away. You can't get away. That's it. Technology, cameras, fucking mics, these iPhones, you can never get away. And I want people to understand this. If you don't believe me, Google it. This is what I always tell people, because some people just talk. But each DEA agent is assigned, and I believe he gets $180,000. I believe it's 180. Google it. You guys can put it in the comments. I can't see the comments as we're going, so shout out to
But
everybody.
that's mercy recoups.
Listen, each DEA agent gets about, it's allotted, I believe, 180,000 per year for their informants. So there are informants out there making six figures. Understand that?
So informing on days of a job.
Yes, Google it. Yeah. How much? Yeah, like Google. Somebody could Google how much. Do DEA get online?
Because they don't want to put their agents at risk.
It's over 100,000 certain informants. There's even some in high places, the cartels ones that get millions.
In government locations, basically.
Right, and basically the days of jumping in the back seat of the car are over with. You have direct deposit. People don't understand it. There are rats out here have jobs. Literally, they will sell you the guns. They will sell you the drugs. They will sell it, and then they put the boys on.
That's like entrapment, right?
No, it's not entrapment because you're buying it from a confidential informant.
Yeah.
He's not police.
And you know what's crazy? The blueprint is there.
Like a bait car. That's like a bait car.
Kinda, but not really. No, because the police ain't telling him who to sell them to. He's selling them in the hood and then telling the police it's in apartment 1B.
He's not part of the case. He's not part of it.
Be quiet, Puto. Be quiet. Let Fred talk.
No. It's all love. I love his input, man. I like him. So the reality is, a lot of dudes in the hood are actually getting paid.
They getting paid, but I only keep Venezuela around here. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a little puto.
Yo, stop pointing guns at me.
Nah, it's all love.
This nigga told me I'm inciting violence and stuff like that.
Listen, real quick. I just want to get this point out. There is a blueprint there that, and I ask anybody out there, and this is no disrespect to the people. I got love for everybody. Everybody has their own lane, but do you know any real bangers that haven't been to jail? Do you know anybody that signed on that line to get down with whatever organization there was? I spoke about this on my last episode. Do you know anybody who signed that line to join this organization who hasn't been to prison, who hasn't had struggles and trials and tribulations, who hasn't been shot at, who hasn't had to shoot somebody, who hasn't had... So the blueprint is there to understand failure. The blueprint is there that you can look and see millions of organizations throughout time.
We're looking at this thing.
Millions of organizations.
We're looking at this thing
throughout time.
Talk to Brad.
Same thing. You understand that? No, I'm just saying. This is what I asked everybody. I want to ask everybody real quick. If you knew that you signed this contract, right, and on that contract, line 1 said, there's a possibility you will die or have to kill somebody if you sign this contract. If part 2 says, if you sign this contract, you will go to jail for an indeterminate period of time, most likely a few times, if you sign this contract and you get down with this blood oath, right? So I'm going to ask people, if you were to able to sign that contract and boom, look, wake up like fucking Genie, like, holy shit, I'm in the hospital. Holy shit, I'm in the prison cell. Holy shit, look, I'm in the casket. Mama's looking over me, right? Flowers is on to the side. If you sign that paper, would you still do it? Because that's what's going on. These kids are signing their life away. They taking this.
Yes, they would. You know why, Fred? Yes, they would, because they have a cheat code in their back pocket.
Yeah. Talk about the cheat code, though.
Because the cheat code is, can I speak to the district attorney? And that can be a confidential.
Get him out of here now.
Yo, Venezuela. How many? How many episodes of First 48 have you seen? Because I've seen them all.
I've seen them all, and I know when guys get jammed up, who they call.
Let me ask you something. Hold up.
The assistant.
Give me 1 second, man. Answer this for real, bro. Are you getting paid?
Did you not see me work last night in the hospital, bro? Of course I'm getting paid to work. To file W-2s at the end of the year. To get my taxes for my kids and myself. Yes, I am, bro. It's called 1199. The
I'm
youth.
asking you, are you working?
I was in there.
I don't get involved with crimes, bro. I'm a civilian. I don't want nothing to do with that.
You sound like a hero.
That's at
$11.99. You work in the hospitals. That's cool.
$11.99.
Yeah. I used to
like
do the internets in there. Same thing.
Bro, you sound like a hero.
While they banging on them streets, I'm banging on them wax floors. You heard?
You know, and the crazy part is people sit back and love this shit. You know, you gotta understand that people getting paid off this shit. There's people getting paid even off this music you put out, even off this drill shit and killing and dropping people's names. You telling me right now this U.S. government can't shut that shit down? You telling me that this government made everybody do this? Look, we can't even talk
Fred, don't
about
go
it.
too far for them. Don't go. You
Listen,
gonna
look.
lose them. You gonna tell me
But,
YouTube?
I'm not gonna lose. I'm
can't
not gonna
shut them
lose.
down?
Nah, Max already look. They made the whole nation do this. You telling me they can't shut down the certain music? Of course they can. But the powers that be that send their kids to private school, the powers that be that send their kids to military school, the powers that be that have their kids with their aides and bodyguards, right? They sit
Invested
back
in
and
private prisons?
they sit back and laugh as they support this. These record companies, the head levels, you telling me you know what they are. They sit back and laugh at the genocide that's happening. And it's just so crazy how people are
No,
coming
break
on
it
here
down to them. You think
perpetrating it.
3M wants people to stop using the boxes to send them to jail? 3M, the company. You think they want to cut that off?
No, of course not. Right. It's called job security. You know what I'm saying? So when these dudes is killing each other people are sitting back. You know what I mean? Other people are sitting back. You know what it is? Here, I'm going to be honest. A lot of people need to learn their history. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, learn their history and learn the culture, learn everything that really transpired here. You know that a lot of people died so that people could go to school. You know that a lot of people died to try to get certain rights. You know a lot of people died for a certain struggle. You know what I'm saying? And now all these years later, certain people are sitting back and watching people kill each other, and they're fucking laughing. And people just don't understand. You know what I mean? So I know I can't help everybody. You know what I mean? I know I'm not that, but I'm just hoping sometimes some of my words can reach a
But
couple
even
of
break it down to them a little more. How can we ratify the Constitution to take slavery out of it if we keep going to jail? How can we do that as a people if we keep going to jail? How can we make them not make me a slave if I go to jail, if I'm in it?
I mean, it's more than just the kids, though. You know what I'm saying? Because here's what I want to know. You could have this conversation for days. Do we blame this young generation? Running
Now we
around
blame
shooting?
ourselves now,
Right.
bro.
Are we blaming this younger generation? Because most people look at them and be, oh, they crazy. But half of them, 90% of these kids that's running around doing shit, they don't have a father at home. They don't got a
Yo,
positive
Fred,
role
the
model.
gang is gonna make the government go after children as adults. The gang is gonna make the government pass laws to make 14-year-olds get tried as an adult.
Yeah, no, they're trying that now. But what happened is now they got so lenient on that, believe it or not, is that these dudes is catching gun cases and out in the street the next day. And that was weird because, I remember a time even years ago when you got caught with a gun, you doing 3 years mandatory.
Mandatory minimum.
Now these dudes is getting ROR'd. What you think? These guys know that these kids have to carry a gun. 90% of these kids that get caught with them, the reality is they gotta keep it with them, man. Because the
And keep
hood
it real,
dictates
the
this.
young niggas is snitching, bro. They want to go home more than the older guys. You think a young man is going to do time and the older man don't want to do time? Them young niggas is telling, bro. They want to go home, play video games, and get high.
Everybody tells. If you do a crime with 4 or 5 people, in my case, one of my best friends, dude, I grew up with, I thought this was my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there on trial, felony murder, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know he was a witness, nothing. I don't know how I didn't know, but I didn't know. Motherfucker came in, got on the stand, and pointed me out right there, him right there, and I was looking like, is this fucking real? My
And
head
he
was
knew all
spinning.
your family
My
and
head
all
was
that, right?
spinning. My head was spinning because they offered me 2 and a third to 7 to do the same thing, and I already had 2 years in. So I would have just had to do a couple months. But me being that wanting to have this certain code, this certain principles, I ended up doing 16 years of my life, and nobody gave a fuck about me. This is what I'm saying. Nobody sent me a package. The streets, that's the hood that loved me. The hood ain't send me a commissary. The hood ain't send me a package. The hood ain't send me sneakers.
Hold
The
on, let me
hood
stop
didn't
you
do
right there.
anything.
Right there, right? I make that point 1,000 times too. that you being dedicated to some shit that got no dedication back towards you at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers came to jail that was gang, crewed up. You know what I'm saying? They was that dude in the street, and then they begging me to juggle them 3 packs of soups. You know what I'm saying? They sitting around, yo, hey yo, you making your food, and you see them just hovering around with a cup, like, yo, I'm hungry. You wanna know why? Because the last meal stop about 5:30. You know what I'm saying? Some places 5 o'clock. So 6 o'clock.
You ain't got no bread. You ain't got no peanut butter. You fucked up.
Yo, 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? It get real. And then when you smell that, let me tell you something, right? When you like up north, when you smell that, my man used to make that them beans with the calamaris and the octopus and the beans and the rice and the Jack Mac, and you smell it going down, and you ain't got no bowl. Hey, that's where a lot of the violence starts. That's when you get that I don't care mentality, because guess what? The same cats that you was riding with when you was on the street, ain't none of them. The nigga ain't trying to take care of your baby mom. He trying to smash your baby moms. He ain't trying to take care of your kids. Look at South Central. That's really a blown out depiction of what's really real in the hood. You know what I mean? My dude's sons, I seen fall to the same thing that they fell to, and then come home. Talk about that on this channel. He said, I was speaking to my son 18 years old, and how do you approach and direct and lead a young man, you know what I'm saying, when your example has only been prison?
Because the gang's biggest talent is to fake love. That's their biggest gift. That's what they do the best. They can fake love.
It bothers me. The only thing that really bothers me is like, when, you know, some people got into life early and it is what it is, and then they have kids. But if you have kids and all that, and then you start joining certain organizations, you have kids already, and you chose that over your real family, it's like something's not right. Something's not right morally. Something's not right. You know, something's not right in that thinking period where you're choosing this dude's over here over your own daughter, your own son, your own blood, your own real blood. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, when you out here with kids doing all this stuff, you perpetuating, you just setting up the next generation. And it bothers the fuck out of me when I see these dudes come on here doing that bullshit. But look, I just be quiet, you know what I'm saying? Because I just try to stay out people's radar, you know what I mean? And just keep this positive movement, because I would never, like, you know, we started this with the internet. Yeah.
Fred, what's the hardest thing? What's the hardest thing for you? What's the most like what's the hardest thing for you to deal with, like in trying to keep a message straight? What's some of the like things that disrupt that?
Well, you know, I know that my message is only for a few people, you know what I mean? And I know some people just see me right away and just, you know, they won't even really listen to the message. They just, you know, they want to comment about Michael Rappaport, or they want to, you know, say other things other than what's really important. Like, I just feel that sometimes my message gets lost in translation. And I need these kids to really understand that all these hood idols that they're looking up to, everybody from the Feds magazine, everybody from Don Diva, everybody that these hood people look up to, talk about songs, they're all under the jail. They're all under the jail. They don't even have windows. You understand? So, you know, I want to know morally, how the fuck is that right? When these dudes is looking up to people who are literally never getting out of prison. And on the flip side, real quick, all those people that are under the jail, they have no fucking windows, that are being fed through a slot, that are being watched on the camera 24 hours a day.
And they don't like gangs no more neither.
Listen, right. I bet you if you go in there and talk to these dudes, they would, and say, listen, would you change your life? Every one of them are going to say, yes, I would be different. I would go to school. I would have an education. I would try to be something.
They all denounce gang. That's what they have in
common.
Right.
So, that's what I'm trying to say. So, but they denounce it after they have 1,000 years, and it's too late. You understand what I'm saying? It's too late.
Hold up.
And that's
hold up. Let's look at this. Let's look at something real quick, right? This is ADX, maximum prison. This is what it looks like. Let me give him a little tour real quick.
Look, no human contact. You know what that means? No human contact. The only person you will ever touch in your whole life is yourself.
Tell them how they make phone calls.
Yeah, okay. You won't even pick up. You won't even be able to touch a pinky on somebody else. It's called no human contact. No fucking windows. And this
they got the shower in their cell. You don't come out.
Yes, exactly. I lived it like that. Shower was in my cell, and the rec yard was actually in my cell too. I open the door, you get a
Exactly. The
little
cage
closer.
is in your
Fuck
cell.
me. I lived like that.
They give you a special staircase so you never even look at another prisoner.
Listen. They say that when you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. So let's look at this real quick. I'm gonna mute y'all for 1 second.
States Penitentiary Administrative Maximum. The public has never seen the operation inside, but you will tonight. The so-called Supermax prison is sort of a 21st century Alcatraz, and after months of reporting, we've pulled together a picture of this little-known facility where we found convicted Al-Qaeda terrorists are being force-fed, and some guards are worrying about their own safety. Supermax is the place that America sends the prisoners it wants to punish the most, a place former Warden Robert Hood described. This is as close to it as we could get with our cameras. The ADX lies low and sprawling by the foothills of the Rockies, 100 miles south of Denver. There have been 6 wardens since it opened in 1994, but this is the first time one of them has described his experiences inside. Robert Hood ran the place from 2002 to 2005. At the end of 20 years in the Bureau.
Tell them how every time you shout out the big homie's name, you're
60 Minutes Rewind. The appeal process? That what you
You've heard about the prison for terror suspects at Guantanamo.
Venezuela, be quiet for a second, bro. All right, I'm gonna just show. I want to show the inside of the spot. I want to show how it looks.
Mac, I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right.
We found these rare, if poor quality pictures
in the files of a court case. The video shot by the staff shows a new inmate, Lawrence Clacker, a member of a prison gang, being brought in through the underground garage. Most prisoners spend up to 23 hours a day in their cells, every minute, every meal. The window in their cell is blocked, so they can't see the mountains. The inmates can watch a 12-inch black and white television or read books to pass the time, and if they behave, they may get limited exercise in a one-man recreation pen.
You hear that? They block your window. They block your window. So you can't see nothing. And then they give you a black and white TV. I remember those black and white TVs because we didn't have no color TV. We had the oh, I forgot.
This was the life that terrorist Richard Reed saw when he was brought into
Supermax.
Tell me about when he came in.
We're escorting him down, and his eyes are getting bigger and bigger. He's realizing I'm in trouble.
Shortly after 9/11, it was Reed who tried his nose. We're told that there have been a dozen hungers.
I'm gonna get deeper than that, y'all. We're gonna go deeper than that. Give me 1 second.
Yo, Mac, but tell them the truth. Tell them. Why do you think that the big homies, they take plea charge? Because they don't want to go there.
Oh, this is not the place. This don't look like the spot.
If you get acknowledged as at the top of the conspiracy, you the big homie, you know where they send you? ADX, bro. Because you have influence. They send people there who have influence. If you have influence, that's where they send you, bro. When you shout the big homie's name out, you fucking his appeal process up. You're fucking it up because you're showing he still has influence to the free world. You destroying his shit. Every time niggas shout out fucking Peter Rolock, they fucking destroying his appeal process. They throwing it in the garbage. Because they showing he has influence.
What do you know about
put him on the main yard?
You don't even know nothing about the appeal process. You don't know something about the appeal process? His appeal process is over. Unless you get a habeas corpus.
That's not true. Alpo Martinez is a perfect example of the appeal process. He got out from ADX. You cannot cooperate. You can't. There's nothing you can cooperate.
Who Peter Rolock tested? Who did he snitch on? Because he ain't telling on nobody.
Who?
You talking about Pistol Pete?
Okay. He didn't tell on nobody where they sent him.
So what you talking about? What you talking about?
Every time niggas in the free world, every time niggas in the free world mention his name, you're crushing his appeal process because it's showing influence. How many dudes throw up the
Paneta? ¿Qué pasa, mi gente? Apoyen si están aquí viendo. Se les quiere. De gratis, mi gente. Fred White said he's going to pull back up. But look at this. You know what I'm saying? The underwear bomber.
The Unabomber.
Underwear bomber. We talking about the other dude.
His crime? Because if I remember right, he tried to light up something on the plane, right?
Yeah, lit up his underwears. Hey, yo, hold on for a second.
What they don't tell you is TSA let him through with the match.
I can't play it if you talking. Okay, I'm muting too. Don't feel alone.
The main thing that segregation means to me is extreme loneliness and boredom. That's the main thing, loneliness. You know, don't care how tough you are. I don't care how bad you
This is what they want to do. They want to be sitting up in here next to this dirt.
You are. You can Bruce Lee it up all day long. It gets to you, and it hurts like hell.
Christy Jacobson is Solitary's director and producer. Christy, good morning.
Good morning. I was able to talk to him because the window in the infirmary is a little bit bigger.
This is not what I was looking for. Start. Where's Venezuela? Puto.
Yo, the news people, they don't give access to the news cameras. You have to talk to the news through a glass.
We got access to a drone.
Imagine you put in 20 years of work and they put you in a cell where you can't even talk to the news anchor. You gotta talk to her through a glass. Like, what does it pay out to? 23-1? That's the prize to become the triple OG? There's look. If niggas don't want to go that far,
This ain't all about gang stuff. This ain't all about gangs. This is about.
But hold up, but don't skip steps in the going to ADX process. Do you know that the big homie in the 6ix9ine case?
I got it. I got what I was looking for.
Where is the guy who got convicted in the 6ix9ine case? Can anybody tell me where's he at? Cause I know where he at.
Who got convicted in 6ix9ine?
Magoo.
Who?
Magoo. OG Magoo. ADX. In the 6ix9ine case, there was 2 big homies that got convicted, big time homies that got linked into a case in Virginia. His name is Magoo. The other guy's name is Frank White. They're both in ADX because of that case. Both of them.
So what happened? What happened?
They got tied into the 6ix9ine case. They was doing work from North Carolina, and they got tied into the.
How did they get tied? I don't know.
Shotty put 6ix9ine on the phone. Shotty put 6ix9ine on the phone with him. He put him on the phone from jail. He got tied into the conspiracy. They don't tell you that part. I know it's hard to hear that part.
I remember those locks. Those are the shackle locks.
And the other thing that Fred White forgot to mention, that the mafia.
Good morning, Bad Bobs.
Yeah, top of the top, bro.
Excuse me, my bad. Good Bobs.
Fact.
Yeah.
My boy Bad. Yo, listen, you always talk about facts. Why don't you put something together to help what we trying to do out here, B?
Nah, I heard him. I just heard this. Yo, what's wrong with this dude, bro?
Which one?
Venezuela, man. What you talking about? Magoo and Frank White and all them, bro. What's wrong?
Didn't they get tied into the 6ix9ine case?
No. What are you talking about?
Why? That public opinion said that they tied into the 6ix9ine case, bro? Or legally, the legal bullshit that he tied into 6ix9ine case? I mean, what angle of it is you talking about? Because that's my
6ix9ine
people's
put
right there,
faces.
son.
6ix9ine put names to the faces, right?
No, listen, you've been swelling. Let me show you something, right? I said this when it was going on, bro, right? Y'all sitting here sensationalizing this like it's a game, bro. These are my peoples, bro. Later, what somebody could publish or print or say about them on the case and all that. There's no connection, my man, to 6ix9ine, right? And Magoo and Frank White. How is that so, bro? Through who and through what?
Hold up.
Listen, bro. You wanna listen or you gonna sit here and toy with the facts? How? 6ix9ine is how old, my man? How old was he when he was Billy Pop and all that? How old was he, bro?
He was 20-something.
All right, we got that in prison. Our indictment numbers are longer than that. So how we got some connection between them? We've been in prison by the time he was born.
Because on his case, it showed to the government that the power
Man, listen, bro. We not talking about no government, bro. The government could suck a dick. You heard? I'm not talking about no government, my man. When you talk about connecting my peoples to a little kid who grew up, was a little infant when we was out here in the streets and had to face our penalty, what connection, bro?
Now, let me say this. Shut up for a second. Hold up for a second, bro. He's making a really good point. Niggas been locked up before that nigga was born.
Yeah, bro.
You can't even come home. So I don't know why would you even
That's what got them in the criminal conspiracy case now. How is it connection? They can't prove that. You pull a bunch of dudes out of Max A prisons in New York State, right? And you bring them down to another state down south and you charge them with charges behind a person that was outside of society that said their names. Like, come on, bro. That what connection, bro?
He's putting the names to the faces.
Okay, then we could do that. The whole society can do that to each other. Then we can all set up that network right now and do it to each other. Just connect.
They got names to our faces because when we left,
Yeah, you don't make no sense, bro.
They got niggas DNAs. They got niggas fucking floor cards. They got niggas
showing the ongoing
everything.
conspiracy. The ongoing criminal conspiracy. That's what it
What
shows.
ongoing criminal conspiracy? Okay, let me show you something again, Miss Willa, because you just talk sometimes and you don't process what you say, right? Right. What ongoing conspiracy? Okay, you have a group of dudes that's already locked up in a Max A penitentiary all the way up in the mountains upstate New York, right? You have a group of people in Brooklyn that has no relations, right? These people been in jail way before these people even came out the house and got $1,000, got $100,000. We was already locked up. What ongoing conspiracy, brother? What, man? We got motherfuckers, you got these dudes out here throwing money all around. We was up there, couldn't even buy a fucking stamp, waiting on a package that cost $200, bro. But what ongoing conspiracy, my man? Don't tell me about it. You wanna know why? Because these are my mans and I stood next to in the yard and fired my gun for up there, you heard?
Me and Fred just made a very good point that you can't hide.
Yeah, when you talking about Frank White and Magoo and Uno and all them, however y'all want to say, whatever niggas feel about whatever, that's my team. I'm not straight for real, bro.
Now check it out, right? Well, we was talking about like the reality versus what niggas be thinking. First of all, if you thinking a niggas doing all this shit and you know what I'm saying, getting all this money in jail, why niggas is putting teams together just to eat? Why we, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what niggas is going up north, my nigga. Only thing, half of these niggas that be getting caught up in that shit don't even know the niggas just trying to get a visit from a bitch and don't even know what the fuck going on.
Yo, Mac, you already know, bro. Yo, Mac, this is gangster, bro. You know, like you know, love right here is solid, bro. Right, yo, son, they talking. You know, for me, a lot of things hit different because people just doing this for the views and popularity. Listen, bro, right? I was with them. They trying to connect 6ix9ine. I come out in the world. He throwing millions around. He throwing hundreds. I was standing there with a dude in the cage, bro. who wasn't benefiting from none of that, but right now he's suffering for it, bro. And I'm talking about Magoo. Me and Magoo was in Auburn box before I came home, bro. Yeah. Magoo was doing his own little thing, but he gonna stand on his own too. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it wasn't no support from the outside. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro?
I know the reality.
You know what it is, bro.
When I came home and I started hearing all this shit that I'm hearing, I'm like, first of all, how the fuck you know it? It's at the end of the day, this shit is just it's stories. That's why as well.
Like I say, man, like everything, it's a small world, even though I've been going for a long time, bro. But my circles and my networks out here in the world, bro, is real close to everything people think is a great story or storyline, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I was talking to who I was speaking to last night. I was talking to Sonny Blanco, right? And I said, why you think right now, all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, there's this big ass campaign to make motherfuckers look dumb, or make motherfuckers look like they bigger than what they is, or make motherfuckers look like they rats or something. The truth of the matter is this: when I was up top, when I was in jail, and I've been around every fucking body, right? And I ain't just talking about black people. I'm talking about white gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't just talking about homies. I've been around Crips, everything, bro. Everybody, bro.
I'm addressing the people that's listening right now on Vibes. Because look, this is the reality, right? A lot of niggas ain't really doing good up north. And even though motherfuckers might got the name or whatever, you know, when we pack up and go to different jails and all that, you know how much draft bags I lost and shit? You got to start over every time you go to another jail. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got a fucked up jacket. You know what I'm saying? We don't get the community. Back in the day, you used to be able to communicate with other niggas. I used to keep in contact with all my niggas. Then they modified it to like family. You know what I'm saying? So we had to think like family to keep contact, or your co-defendant. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But we found a way to get them kites out. We found a way. And every time somebody was, I remember Shaquille was in the box in 13 in the snake pit, right? And we used to go out to the yard. I knew Shaquille, I knew of him from HDM, you know what I'm saying? But when a lot of my niggas fucked with him, and I remember niggas being in the box in the snake pit for a long time, pushing mad shit through that motherfucking gate. You know what I mean?
You know.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the time, you know what I mean? Yo, all I got is something to say. Nigga, send that shit in, bro. Send it in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that what what niggas, the stories niggas talk about and the reality is way different. You know what I'm saying? And you hear the vein, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yo, bro, some of my niggas
that got me hot, bro.
Yeah. And some of my niggas still feel like even like with me personally, and I said this before, man. I got my JPay rocking, and when I look at niggas and they send me something or they write me a letter on that JPay, and I don't get to it right away, and I'm dodging and ducking because I can't really give the response. Yo, that shit holds something, because in the jail, let me tell you something. Nothing is more important than the motherfucking correspondence. Niggas don't give a fuck about no food. We get food, we get cigarettes, we get all that shit up in there. What make you continue your life is that you get a correspondence. Like, people really still give a fuck about you out here. And some of these niggas ain't have correspondence like that in a long time, or they rebuild their correspondence as they meet people. Yo, hook me up with a chick. You might have her for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Then she drop off. Then you have another chick for 2 years. But your original people, you be seeking that little bit of correspondence. Niggas don't even get that. So you can't put something on motherfuckers that it's already bad enough. That's why I'm looking at ADX. I'm showing y'all the reality that these niggas, you got a fucking, let me tell you something, at least a respectable box, you can at least see the sky and think. They putting something in front of your cell so you can't even look at the sky, homie. This shit different, man. This ain't nothing to play with, bro. And a lot of niggas died in there too. A lot of niggas died in ADX, B. We don't talk about none of that though.
Yeah, nah. It will talk about all the monkey shit. You know what I'm saying?
Or how many niggas out and all that. Fuck that.
Who chase who across the mess hall and why and
clown shit. We passed that. This shit is
already.
Man. It's already.
Everybody know, man, that
it's been done already. It's time to repair it.
Violence and all that, constructive, creative violence, man. We've been there and done that. I don't even talk about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't really, and I got a lot more stories, man. Like, man, cut it out. I mean, man, please, man.
Okay, listen, bad vibe. For niggas that don't know you, how much time did you do, bro?
In prison?
Yeah.
20. I did 23.
Okay, now so with that, right? What could you add to this conversation? What could you like? What advice could you throw? I mean, generic, bro. Just speak your mind, bro. Like, what could we do? You know what I'm saying? Out here, not content creators, but motherfuckers out here in the streets, like to switch some of this shit up. I know, I know, niggas shut the fuck up about certain issues. Good morning. You back? You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I was talking to Fred.
Oh yeah, I hear you. Hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out, salute that.
In top of the moment. I seen Gemstone too. He came in and off, bro.
Yeah, he let me throw the link back up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Fred trying to get his camera together. I'm gonna mute him for a second while you fix that. Bro, I was blood in prison. I know who and what is what. Okay, cool. That's what's up, G's.
Cool, okay.
That's what's up, G's.
That's what's up, man. The real gonna be still right from here, though, man.
Mr. X said, "Oh, you was blood in prison, huh?" Okay, let's get off of that. I just want to what advice could you give? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what I want to say about that because Venezuela just got me hot.
Yeah, me too. That's why I came right in. I usually come in the chat. But I see sitting to my OG Magoo there. So I'm like, yo, bro, man, you don't even know this guy, bro.
Popped up since like 94, 95. I mean 93.
93, yeah.
93. Because when I got the AZM, Magoo was already up in there setting shit on fire.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm on Max show. Okay, there we go.
They go straight, y'all. Venezuela, take a break. Gemstone, if you still out there, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get back into the ADX thing because this foot right here part is for me. This is a reminder for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Diz in there too, bro.
I don't like no female that's mad waking me up early. It's making mad noise, Fred. I'm gonna mute everybody real quick and play this joint, right? I don't like no woman that ain't getting no sex waking me up. Jones, come on, get out. I talked to you about this yesterday and all this and violating and disrespect. I don't like no dude that ain't wife ain't smashing him because he doing mad time on the job coming up in there. You know what I'm saying? Bothering me all day, man. I didn't care about violence and all that other bullshit. I cared about little shit like that. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Why you always on my, you know what I mean? Like to certain CEOs. I remember that. CEOs always bothering, like always just in the way, trying to do something. Hold on for a second. Look at this ADX real quick, y'all. ADX. Bad Vibe stepped off for a second. All right. Let me mute up.
I'll show you. I have a station. There's someone out here walking out, but we'll show you. They have some cameras they can also monitor. That's correct. The inmates are brought through the other side and then.
It goes on so we can look into the attorneys.
They're on. You can see down there now. That's why it doesn't have the light. See better? Did you? We got our butts kicked, huh? I'll be there on this Wednesday. I hope it gets a little better.
Yo, Venezuela, I see what you said, man, but it's you naming, you saying certain things that you got.
Tito Quinn, salute. I see you, bro.
Quinn, what's up, baby, bro? Right? It's not that, bro. You can make a point without naming niggas' names and putting false information on them, bro. Period.
Sure. What we're looking at.
Quick question, man. Y'all want me, Vibes, you want me to bring Venezuela back up in here? Because he said he wanted to say something.
Yeah, you go bring them back up here. I'm not here to censor nobody from what they want to say, man.
Yo, stop bullying me, bro. I'm gonna put you on friendship timeout again, like yesterday.
I'm sorry. Mute yourself.
Nah, bad vibe. It's the power of influence, bro. The power of influence that these men have, and look what it gets them to. Look at the
Bronx G, salute. Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Listen, just hold on for a second. Let me just play this, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say. You gotta give me a second. Mute up. Let me reload that. I'm gonna bring you back up here. You know what I'm saying? So what you talking about, the power of influence, we already know that, right? We understand what you're saying.
They don't know that, and that's not true. The kids don't know that. The young men down there in that chat, they don't know the power of influence. They don't know. They think of it like they don't put no monetary value on influence. They take it like it's nothing, bro. Like if you can't influence 10 people to do something, that's nothing. That's whatever, right? There's power to that, bro. That comes with responsibility, that you could get people to do things. That comes with massive responsibility, bro. And it's not above no man. Everybody has responsibility. And we can't whitewash it like it doesn't exist, bro. It exists. They're using the influence in a negative way. That's the problem.
Who, and in what sense and what framework? That what you're saying is just all over the place. It's like you just
Okay, bad vibes. Can I ask you something? Is it
one thing at a time.
is it part of the rules to make you read when you become something? Is it in the rules that you have to know how to read?
I mean, in life, yeah, you should be able to know
Not
how to
in life.
read.
You see what? Hold on. When you become part of any set, any team, anything, is it part of the rules that you have to know how to read?
Yeah, part of a society rule. Yeah, general society, you should know how to read. That's why they got public schools and teachers.
Is it part of the rules that you have to do violence?
Yeah, a person's self-defense, self-preservation. If you ask me in a general sense, yeah, yeah.
So there's influence in committing violence, bro.
Influence in committing violence. Explain that to me.
Like if I'm not built like you, but I'm next to you, and you pop off, and if I don't pop off, I'm fooled. You heard? So you influence me to commit violence, even if I don't want to, just not to.
I'm not really influencing you. Not really.
How you influence? You can't influence.
Let me explain you. Let me explain to you how I process that. Right. If you, like you say, you're standing next to me, right, and some pop off, and you don't pop. You don't get with no type of smoke, right? To me, I don't look at that like, okay, you tough or not, you heard? To me, you're not a good friend that I want next to me, you heard? Because if somebody try to hurt me and I got to defend me, my friend of mine, like a friend, whether we win or lose or draw, you know what I'm saying? He's going to act with me, bro. So that's how I will process that. Where else you taking this on some other thing? Or like, I don't know, bro.
Nah, but I understand your friend part, but let's keep it in the gang context because it's not like just normal niggas who end up in ADX, bro. It's not the most common people, bro. You have to be somebody to end up in these places, bro.
Man, I mean, you gotta be somebody to end up in.
I'm gonna say this, man. Not cut nobody
You
off,
put that
but
in
I'm
the
gonna say this.
framework, like.
Yo, Vin, listen. If you ain't never lived that life, if you ain't never lived that life, you ain't been through the struggle, you can't speak on it. If y'all not beat dogs, y'all not in that lane, none of y'all should be even speaking on that blood situation because y'all ain't been through that struggle. Y'all ain't been through that situation when your homie in the box and y'all starving and y'all gotta sit here and fist line shit to each other.
Yeah.
That's how we
Yeah,
built the situation when you on some beat dog shit. We at war and we back to back. And niggas is like, homie, it's only two of us, but we gonna ride this out together, homie. This is why niggas is on that beat. So before they come on here and start slandering the homies,
Yo,
understand
Gemstone,
that
you don't
homies
have
like
to go
Bad
to war
Vibes
to speak about the
been through
atrocities in it.
situations that half of you couldn't even fathom, homie.
That's a fact, nigga.
You
That's a
I
fact.
understand all that,
Jim,
but if you ain't
salute.
been through it,
Yo,
you
Jim,
can't speak on
salute,
it.
right? That's what get me so hot, bro. You hear me? Because I hear this shit, bro. And I'm
Yo,
like,
bad
yo, y'all
vibes. I don't
talking.
have to go to Afghanistan
Let
to
me
talk
finish. Can
about
I
the
finish? Can I
atrocities.
finish? Let me finish. Let me finish. It get me so hot because for whatever reason, monetary or otherwise, y'all sensationalizing real life shit, real life struggles that people done wore up to my knee and people that I done stood next to in the struggle, bro.
Word.
I'm saying I'm waking up on this like, wow, I wake up hearing you talk about Magoo. I'm like, yo, I miss my brother. Later for who you think he is or what the law think he was, yo. Like, yo, what? Like, yo, this don't even know go he talk. Yo, you like, come on, bro.
Yo,
So
Ben.
again, that goes to
And yo,
anybody that I know
and that's what
that
I'm
I
talking.
cherish here on YouTube in the world, wherever they at, you're dead or alive, man. I be hearing that, man. That shit. Yo, cut it out, bro.
It eats your soul. Yo, that's what I'm trying to tell them. Vibes. I done lost homies recently. You heard me? I done lost my man G baby. That was my right hand, man. I done lost him recently.
Look at that. Look at
If
this.
you ain't never been through this, you heard me, Vin. I understand that you on trolling time. I understand you on trolling time, but everything in life ain't a troll. The people
Hey, it
talk
ain't
about
a
their life
game. It's not a
struggle
game,
and this
bro.
situation
Yo, hold on.
behind that
You
wall.
can't tell me
This
not to
ain't no
speak for the
joke.
Hold on, hold on,
man.
hold on. Look,
Yo,
look,
Vin,
look.
listen.
One sec.
You can't
Hold up,
speak on
hold up,
something you never
Jim.
been
Hold
through.
up, Jim. You're gonna get the floor right now. I just want y'all to look at this shit. When you talking about us, bro, you talking about niggas that did some. Look at this shit, my nigga.
Yo, come on, man.
Most of you niggas can't. What you know about living in a closet for 6 months, jerking off and working out and going crazy. Some niggas did more time than that,
bro.
Yeah, I did.
Bro,
I
listen,
did.
man. Yo, the
And
vibes
you know, let me make another point. Let me make another point. Yo, please, yo, Matt. He just tried to make a point, right? Talking about if a person make it to ADX, right? That you have to be somebody, right? And all this is his cliche, right? Yo, respectfully and humbly, right? Yo, Venezuela. I done been through a whole lot on this whole eastern seaboard of the penitentiary system, you hear me? I never made it to ADX, you heard? I'm smarter than that, you heard?
Oh,
And I'm somebody though, Venezuela. I'm somebody though, Reyes, but I never
I
made it
know.
to ADX.
But that's not somewhere you want to be. That's not something like while we making jail, cool.
Yo,
Why
We not making jail cool. I'm talking from you from my crib right now, bro. What are you talking about? I'm not talking about you from jail. I'm not even sensationalizing jail.
All right, Venezuela, we gotta go. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Hold on. Yo, did y'all hear me?
Yeah, Venezuela, you gotta stop over
Listen,
talking
bro.
people too.
Vin, yo, vibes. Listen, bro.
Yeah.
Vin gonna troll. He gonna say what he gonna say just to make the situation spicy. And I know you, Vin. But what I'm saying is this: you can't say why would you want to make that cool. We ain't making that cool. It's a decision that people made, and when we went in this situation, this is what was happening. Niggas was putting in work because we was not gonna be no prey to no one. This is real life. This is like when you go in the jungle, right? The lion ain't gonna sit there around 100 lions and become prey. The lion's gonna become a lion. Even if he's not a lion, he gonna become one because he gonna have to survive. So before you start speaking about that situation behind that wall, you ain't never been there, my nigga. So you can't speak on that. That's like me talking about science situations. I ain't never been in the science lab. So how am I sit here and tell them about their science situations if I ain't never been in their situation? You can't speak like that, man. You can speak on hearsay in your opinion, but you can't put everybody in one category. I keep telling you this, Vin.
And that's why you here for.
You can't do that.
Debunk me, right?
Nah, that's not what we here
what
for.
I'm saying is this, man. Everything in life
The truth has to
bro.
come to the light.
That's what
And
I'm
if
trying
I'm
to tell you,
saying
Vin.
lies,
Everything in life
your
is a troll.
Let it come out.
I hear that, but what I'm saying is this: you can't speak on business you have no business in. The same thing with the homie China. I fuck with China, but he be having these 550 niggas on there speaking blood business. All that's going to do is make a situation happen in real life with niggas. Because people have been through pain and lost loved ones to this. This is not a game. This is not nothing that we playing with here. People
So
like the
hold up,
homie
your
like
bad
Bad
vibes. When
Vibes
you
for
was
20
next to your
years, homie.
comrade,
You
when
know what
he was
that
about
is
to
to
do
do
something
20.
negative,
Listen,
at
you
any
know what it
point
is
that
to
you be
put
like,
your
yo,
life on
that's
the
it,
line
bro.
for
Nah,
something else.
enough,
You
bro.
know what it is to
Go
put your
home.
life on the line
Yo,
for something.
you talk
You don't know
crazy,
about
yo.
that because you never been through that, Vin. So you
Yo,
can't sit here and be speaking
Because
on
we want to have
everybody's situation.
compassion,
Talking about
bro.
why would
But
you
not
want to
if y'all
know?
making the same
Nobody
choices
want to
over
go to
and
jail,
over.
bro. It's circumstances in life. You go through lessons. Some people have to go through that to understand life. We went through that, made us
You
stronger.
gotta give
We
me a
came
reason
out
to have
like kings.
compassion, bro.
We
You
ain't
gotta
come
give
out
it
like
to me,
bitches
bro.
or hoes or niggas that want to be doing sideways shit. This is why when we speak with conviction. We speak with soul. We don't speak minute like half of these people on YouTube do. So when you come in this situation, don't speak on like you know. Speak on like you trying to understand why and what's the situation with this situation. Because
I'm
in
trying to
real
have
life, half of
conversation
the
with people that
situation
Hold
you
up,
speaking
hold
about,
up,
bro.
hold up, hold up. That was the wisest shit my nigga said ever. Play it back if you don't understand what I'm talking about.
I'm
Bro,
trying to
so
have
that's all I'm
compassion
saying,
for the
man.
people you
And
call
Vin, man,
brother.
I ain't got no.
And you
Listen, it's
gotta
cool,
give me
Vin.
a reason. Cause you giving me the reason
Yeah,
to
but Vin,
respect them, to respect their gangster. You giving me that. Give me a
ain't
reason
no.
to
Listen,
respect.
this ain't no
To
gangster.
have
Understand this. We men. We men. Anything that we ever did was because we had to do it. Don't ever get that fucked up. It was nothing we wanted to do. We had to. So don't get that twisted between the situation with gangster and being a man and standing on your own too. Don't get that in construed because people on here talking gangster. You don't know what
And,
gangster is.
and it's not like we sitting here sensationalizing or bigging up no jail shit. Cause we done
That
been there
shit
and
whack,
done that.
man.
I don't do that. I don't come on. First of all, when you talking to me on platform, real life, round the corner, up the block, on the beach, East Coast, what talk to me for me, man. I don't come on no platform and waste my time. I'll be doing something better than sitting here in my crib entertaining this. You hear me? Yo, bro,
Facts.
I don't come up here sensationalizing nothing about no prison. A lot of people know a lot about me for what I did and what I've been through and I'm been there with me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Don't take it
I
as
don't
a negative.
me. I'm talking about me. I'm not Killer Kev. I'm not Wildcat. I'm not CK. I'm not none of them. This is bad vibes, bro.
What's so bad too? I'm gonna tell you this, right? And I go through this shit being a content creator. When I say something, right, that makes a whole bunch of sense, right, and has an aim, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Y'all disrespect the point I'm trying to make and start talking this. I miss jail and all this. Nah, what it is I miss
Nah,
my
that's
niggas.
not.
I miss my niggas. And let me tell you something, right? It's a reminder for me that I don't want to go back. You know what I mean? But I got my best friends. My best
It's active
friends that
experience.
listen,
It's active mental experience.
the niggas that I really care about in my life, right? The niggas that I fuck with for real, that I call for advice in life, nigga, is niggas that was in jail with me or was in jail doing time. You know what I'm saying? And they understand. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't
That's some
understand.
real
So
shit, bro.
it's easy for you. You know what I mean? When like I
That's
talk to
real
Fred
shit
White.
right there.
Fred White, the reason why anybody I talk to, you know what I'm saying, is advising me against responding to some of the dumb shit that we get and trying to present a message. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, even if I'm
And
presenting,
you know, man, you know how we do, bro. Like, so
they sacrifice. They
Yo, Mac.
sacrifice. They sacrifice.
Yo, listen, man. I've been know about vibes back in the day when I was in the spot. You hear me?
Yeah.
Because if your name is ringing, of course it's going to be known. But the homie was never a homie that you heard bad about. You always heard good about. So this is why I get up here when it comes to the homie vibes. This is why when it comes to the bro, I might come out like that to certain people, or might feel like I'm coming off hard. Is because I know that brother done been through that struggle, and not for him, for the B. So
yeah,
you can't
bro.
sit here and be talking crazy or talking to the bro about situations that y'all never been through, homie. You don't know about
how
going
you
through a
gonna get
boxing
Yeah,
mad
because
at
I'm
fight
gonna
me?
and walking in
respond, man.
a
I'm gonna respond when
You're gonna
you
get
gonna
mad
hear
at
me
me
when
for
I need to
giving
be
y'all some
heard,
support
bro.
and speak for these people.
not knowing that you
Don't get
walking in
mad at me.
formation, bro. You
It's
don't
the
know
only
about
way I could get y'all.
yo
It's the
Venezuela.
only
What
way I
I'm
could get
saying,
y'all to
you
speak
don't
for
know
these
about the
people,
mental
bro.
situations that people went through with that situation. So before you start speaking, please speak right, and please speak with empathy on situations that you
Let me
have
ask
no
you
idea
something.
about. And I'm telling you,
Let me ask everybody a question. Let me ask a question, right? Why is it like with us, right? With New York culture, whether it's gang culture, whether it's hip hop culture, whether it's social culture, whether it's relationship culture, whether it's work culture, why everybody else that's not, you know what I'm saying, from what you from, or even your same race, you know what I mean, always can really, and then I hate to bring this up, but this is the situation that's going on,
Talk
right?
about it, man. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Why is everybody more interested in what's going on with us and have no interest in what they doing? I made a point to Payne, my brother Payne, right? I said I'm trying to reason with him, you know what I'm saying, which I think I did a good job of, right? And telling him, yo, listen, okay, by you bringing up a topic about black culture, right? Even though you're vested in black culture, you got to understand it's going to be some backlash. Now, just to be clear with anybody that's seen that, Payne told me about this last week that he wanted to open up a productive
man, talk, salute.
Right? He wanted to do a productive conversation about it. It went left. It did what it did, right? But you got to understand, if I come out here right now and I start talking about the Latin Kings and I tell you what their problem is, or I tell you what's wrong in the Puerto Rican or Spanish community, I'm gonna have mad backlash. I remember I did a video about, you know what I'm saying, the niggas looting and Washington Heights or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people came at me giving me smoke. Like, why you talking about Dominican? Like, yo, bro, it's the same thing. You got to expect a backlash with certain things. But one thing I'm gonna tell you is this, right? No matter how we present anything on the internet, right? And we got time behind us, niggas don't look at nothing good we do. Only thing they do is attribute everything to us missing jail, or we worship in jail, or somebody's influenced by you. Nigga, when you take an oath for anything, whether you become a Muslim, whether you become a worker and a job force, right? You know it's treason to speak against the United States, yet niggas speak against the United States every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? It's a legit charge. You can't fucking talk shit about you know what I'm saying, like the United States, especially a place where you eat in that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, to add on, you got countries like that right now. You talk bad against a system or whatever, it's finished. You finished. It's done.
I'm gonna tell you like this, right? But Venezuela, you having reason and logic, you know what I'm saying, about the gangs. First of all, let's look at the crime rate. The gangs ain't the ones that's responsible for no crime. So why is everybody paying attention to the gangs and what the fuck they got going on and shit like that?
Can I
You know
say? Can I say this, Mac? Can I say this, Mac?
Yeah.
Can I say this, Mac?
Yeah.
Yo, Venezuela. Can I ask you a question, my brother? Yo, Vin. In Venezuela, when you was over there, was it crime rate over there? Were they in gangs? Because you know, when you in the group more than 5 people, you know that's a gang, right?
Yo, Gemstone, right? Do you know in Venezuela the gangs work for the government? The gangs work for the government.
So that makes it better because the gangs work for the government. That goes to show you that the gangs are the government are gangs.
All that do make it is organized crime. That's all it means.
Right?
Okay,
they go to other.
Yo,
listen to me, Venezuela. We speaking facts, right? You was in the army, right, Venezuela?
Maybe.
All right. When you was in the army, wasn't you going to other people's countries, violating them that did nothing to you? No, right? Wasn't you going there with 5 or more people in there?
The army in Venezuela doesn't touch foreign countries.
Right? Wasn't you doing that? Look. If you was in the army, you can't lie to me and tell me that you wasn't, brother.
The army in Venezuela is prohibited to go on foreign land. It's prohibited. They can't do it.
All right. So you was in the army in Venezuela.
They can't do it.
We got to talk about what type of army. You talk about Venezuela. That's not really about nothing, bro.
What you mean? The guns and the bullets
army in Venezuela, bro?
It's not really no force, man, against Venezuela. No, that's not really even in South America. You got other armies surrounding them or put them down, bro.
Hold on. You think the guerrillas and the cartels are no force? They just regular.
Well, that's not government. See, now you talking crazy now. You talking about first you talking about the army, then you talking about the guerrillas and all that. We talking about 2 different sides. See, you're confused.
The Venezuela army is put there to stop the guerrillas and the cartels to encroach on the
Listen to me, bro. The army in Venezuela work with the criminals.
You missed the whole
they're
point,
fucking up your city. That's what it means. We're gonna keep it plain and simple. If the army mess with the crooks where you at, that means that they're crooks too. They're gang too. So we're not gonna sit here and act like the world is not like this corrupted.
And I was talking about the army in itself is not that strong, bro.
So you telling me that's
it's not a hammer.
Telling me that's not people that's crooks,
it's not a hammer.
Venezuela, I'm talking about. You could look this up. Yo, bro, that's not a strong army, the Venezuelan army, bro. You got surrounding armies just in South America itself that'll take that army down. The whole fade them, bro. So when you talking like that, like you talking about something strong, bro.
Yo, bad vibes. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever
I'm well educated, brother. I'm well educated in world facts, man. It's not just gang culture, yeah. I'm well educated.
All I'm saying,
Venezuelan army. Have you ever seen
Don't judge a book by its cover.
I never seen it.
Because you ain't read the pages yet. You heard me,
brother? I'm well educated, bro.
You have not read the pages yet.
And
So
when
you
it
can't
comes
just
to
judge a
the
person
gangs
off of
in
what you see.
America, what we're saying, me, the people who are not in the gang, the people who are 9 to 5, that the decisions that y'all make, it gets passed on to the youth. It gets trickled down like
Why is y'all?
crumbs.
Hold on. You
What do you
saying
mean? What do
y'all?
you mean,
You
y'all?
putting
What do you mean?
everybody in
you
one
mean?
What are you talking
hole.
about? What are you talking about, y'all?
Y'all is more than one. That's plural, nigga.
The
If we
participants
speaking,
in the
if we
gang.
speaking,
Well, the gangs, listen, yo.
Oh, Goofy, I just told you that the gang culture is not what's causing crime in the world, especially
Yes,
not
it
in
is.
the United States.
Yo, Jim.
Name one violent.
Yo, give me one second. Yo, Jim. Yo, he missed a point here, right? He tried to put all the problems with the youth on gangs, right? That's wrong. That's reversible. Let me show you why, right? If you got a young kid or you got a youth, we got 100 youths that's out here running around mad and doing that. The problem starts in the households, bro. We outside, you hear me? The gangs ain't made inside no apartments, in no homes and how we outside, bro. Yeah. So put the problem where the problem need to be at, bro.
in Venezuela, let me tell you
The
something.
problems of the youth ain't cause of gang. Yeah, they join the gang and the gang take them different, whatever you want to call it, bro. But that's not the issue here, bro.
Listen,
Exactly. You have fatherless children.
And then a lot of shit be getting blamed on gangs. Hold up, a lot of shit get blamed on gangs, and the gangs ain't with niggas that's not even gang members.
And see, that's that same solution process and solution though, Jim. You wanna know why? Because if the problem starts in these households, right? When we talking about what our angle is a vanguard of standing where we stand at and cleaning back up these communities and this talk we need to be talking about, right? We got to get back into the households, bro.
You talk about
We got to clean up the community, house by house, apartment by apartment, block by block, section by section, bro.
Let me ask you something, right? You know how many people is in the United States?
No, because there's
listen, it's more than 200 million. You know how many people comprise of gangs? Less than 0.05%.
Very small portion here.
There you go.
Very small portion of population.
Hey yo, Fives, what's good, man? What's good, man?
But you know what? It's also you got to look. You got to be educated to know this too. Most of the gangs is where they at. We all in the inner cities. It's the small cities where more people live. So of course you're gonna have more. You will have more sectarian sensitivities and people grouping up and all that. Like look at the problem from above it, not on the side of it, bro.
And you bring it back to my point about influence.
bro,
A
what I'm
small
saying
group
is,
of people have influence over the masses.
Venezuela.
Bro. Influence, bro.
You can't just throw that on me. You can't throw the influence on me and those like me, bro.
Kids at home, man.
Listen, bro. Listen.
Their kids at home, they won't be forced to run out to them streets to play the games. The problem start at home, man.
That's what I'm trying
to
tell them, bro.
First, and then worry about the gang shit later. Because if you're doing home right, 90% of the people that do home right, raise their kids right, their kids won't be pushed out to that because they'll be subjected to not knowing what the hell that is and not even dealing with it because they were raised right. Some of us are raised right and run to it, but that's a small portion of us. So if you do right at home by your children, 90% of the time, you're not going to have the gang problem to blame the gang on. The gang ain't the problem. It's the people in the gang.
The people in the gang, right? The actions that they do.
So let me ask you a question.
Hold on.
So when the white boy go into school and shoot up the whole school, does that have to do with gangs?
On the internet.
Nothing to do with gangs. That's wrong.
When the white
That's
kid
wrong
goes into
parenting.
school and shoots up the
That's
school,
facts.
does that have to do with
gangs outside? Don't start in the house, huh?
with his household?
There you go.
That's what
They
I'm
ain't got
You're
nothing to
not
do with the
putting
gang.
the influence of the story, bro. If you tell a great story, that influences.
No, that's
at
bullshit.
least
That's bullshit.
Bullshit.
Because this kid, let me tell you something.
When
This
the white kid goes
this
into
kid
school
just
and
killed.
shoots up the school,
That kid just
is
killed
it a
the
gang
people
or
in
is
that
it the
school,
parents?
Jim. Listen, Jim, that kid just killed them people in that school, man, and the parents bought that gun on Black Friday for the kid. That had nothing to do with the gangs. You know what I'm saying? The dude roof dealer went in the church and killed all them black people. That had nothing to do with gangs.
This is insane.
That had something to do with parents in that home.
But the kids in my neighborhood, when they kill each other, it's on gang.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's on gang.
I'm trying to figure out. So
make it make sense, because I can't.
I'm gonna make it make sense for you. I'm gonna make it make sense for you, Venezuela. I'm gonna make it make sense for you. The people that kill in your neighborhood, killing and it's behind gang shit is because you live in an inner city where that shit go on. That if you go to the suburbs, if you go to the suburbs And a motherfucker, they gonna be doing the same
No
thing,
gangs
killing
up
or
there.
even more killing. And guess what? It's not gonna be gangs because in the suburbs there's no gangs. It's gonna be crews. It's gonna be niggas that's just down with each other. It's gonna be a kid that got a mental problem. It's gonna be all type of different reasons. But the big reason is gonna be because of home structure, because of what you're taught at home.
And yeah, I want to build on that too. He like what Vince was saying, the influence of y'all. Like he talk about people like me, right? And who I am right now as he know me, right? Brother, you can't say that because I'm one of the same people, man. It happened a long time ago. I ran out to the streets and went to prison, as y'all know me now, you hear me? Because I was king for a fucked up household, bro. You know what I'm saying? Came outside and had to learn the long way. I had to take the long way around the block, you heard?
But kids
So you
want to be
can't
like
just put it back on the influence on us when I'm telling you what the problem is, bro. Because I'm a product of the problem, and
They
I'm
wanna
also an
be like
asset to the
you.
solution.
There's at least 100 kids who want to be like you.
No,
Who
they
want to
can't
be
though.
like you,
They
bro.
can't. They could be
And
better
they're
than
gonna
me, bro.
emulate everything that you did to be like you. They're gonna, even if
No,
they
they
can't do
can't,
it
man.
exactly, they're gonna try to. They're gonna try. They're going to
No, they
try.
can't, and I don't want them to be. If
Hold on, I'm gonna
if
say this. I'm
you
gonna say this.
or anybody under the earshot of this think you can be like, no, you can't. I don't
I'm gonna
want
say
you to
this,
be.
Vibes. I'm gonna say
So if
this.
that's what you
Yo,
want me to.
Vin, I hear you about the kids, bro. But Vin, what you doing for the kids right now that's gonna change all that?
I got bad vibes to say. Don't be like me.
Nothing.
I got him
Trolling.
to say it, bro.
Nothing.
I got him to
Nothing.
say. I got him to say something so super positive that it might go over niggas' heads, but that's real. I got the real nigga. I
Hey,
got
yo,
the originator
Venezuela.
to say, don't do it.
Venezuela. Guess what? You didn't get him to do that because he been doing that.
And I got him to repeat it
He's been
again and
repeating
again
it.
and
You
again,
didn't get him
bro.
to do it. This is what you
You
got to
didn't get me to
realize. You
repeat
didn't get him to
nothing.
do that. Bad
That
Vibes
ain't.
been already on that type of time. Bad
I've
Vibes.
been
Listen,
you.
man. He been on that type of time
Yo, you
telling
think I
niggas not
just
to
came
fuck with
on
this shit.
YouTube this morning and just say, hold on, I know Venezuela, my son Mac. That's my brother right there, Mac. Even whoever's talking right now, you think I'm just some anonymous or what you get me to say something, bro? You could go a year ago in the podcast about me and you gonna see my content and my tongue and my position as a man, right? Is gonna remain the same, bro. I don't change, bro.
And that's a fact.
Yo,
That's
Vibes,
a
I
this
fact.
don't
P, this the
change, man.
Blazer. You know what I'm saying? This the Blazer P, man. But I tell
Yeah,
you
that's
this,
a
man.
fact, man.
Ain't
Billy to
nothing
that
changed, man.
blaze,
It's
you know.
Blazer to the Billy. It's been the same. It's been the same thing because we've been preaching this shit for over 10, 15 years already. See, what people don't realize is that we already know where we went wrong with it. We've been trying to fix that for the longest, man. It's just that nobody see that part. Only thing y'all see is what you saying, Venezuela. When you got people pumping that we're doing this right here, when we actually doing this, man, we just being held accountable for the bad seeds, man.
Bro.
That's all we're doing. We just being held accountable for the bad seeds. Do you think
Even
that
against the
they really
bad winds right now, against especially in New York
there you
Bloods, bro.
go.
Like
There you
we
go. There
still
you
out
go.
here moving. We moving militant. That shit hit a nigga like that. Nigga, that's heartfelt. We know we doing. You know what I'm saying, like
That's a fact. Hey, yo, check this out, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If you would have thought, if you think by a million years that people like Bad Vibes, you got people like I'm trying to think of people that they might know. See, they don't know people because they only know who was put in the forefront of them. There are other people that was lined up amongst the rankings and decided to do the right thing. You got people right now that's jacking. Leave that shit alone, man. It was supposed to stay behind the wall because it was built for one thing. But sometimes you got things that leak and we can't control it. You can't control every cop out here that's killing people and not killing. So when you look at a cop, we look at him and say, damn, there's a chance this nigga might kill me. He might not even be thinking about it. But we hold him accountable because all the other cops is doing it. So when you look at us, you're going to say, damn, nigga P, Vibes, and them niggas might be on the same time as the rest of them bozo niggas. But don't know that we're on a whole different structure of time. There's fucked up people and everything that's being done in the world. Stop
even
holding
like even against the whirlwind right now, like even though, you know what I'm saying, even against the whirlwind of everything, whether it's personal, whether it's intimate, whether it's a crisis going on right now, a motherfucker still stand 10 toes down and keep it, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it right, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Keep the
But you
machine
gotta
going.
hear all this other nonsense in the process, though. But we built for this, though, P. That's the crazy thing. They don't think that we built for the long haul, brother. Why you think we got here to this point right now, bro?
I was about to say, why you think you got first generation and third generation
It's
talking
20
about
years in it. Over 20 years, bro. Like, come on. We built for the long haul, man. We going nowhere.
let me say this, me being on the outside, you know what I'm saying? I'm meaning that, you know what I mean? I never been with the gang, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you this, the percentage of people that's actually with a gang is a real tiny percentage. There's a lot of news coverage and putting shit on gangs that's not attributed to gangs. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't say a gang is responsible or a gang member for everything. Everything that come out. Nigga stole a carton of milk. Gang related. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
A woman fell. She got hit by a car. Gang related. Anything with young black kids. Gang related. Anything. Everything. Music. Now they targeting the music. They want to lock niggas up with
there you go.
Where your rights at? Gang related. That shit ain't called gang related. It's called design. I spoke about it last night.
Hey, Mac,
and it's crazy, like you said, it's crazy that from what's really happening they get the lines blurred. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you, what do you categorize a gang member getting killed by a neutral person and it wasn't no gang ties involved? What you call that? You know what I'm saying?
That's called just a crime.
Now check this out. Then why shouldn't it be a crime if it happened vice versa? Because like you said again, everything, just because a person is a person doesn't mean it happened because of that. Just because I banged this right here don't mean me and this guy got into it and he lost his life because of that.
That's just a crime. But if the mayor coming in making gang units and gang task force, it's a problem,
check
bro.
this out. Why wouldn't he make a gang unit and a gang task force for inner city? It's an inner city. We only got about, let's just say we got probably a maximum of 5,000 people that's banging in something in the city right here.
And
you know
that small group of people is terrorizing the
No,
community.
no.
It's not. No, it's not.
The community, you got to
You sound like a victim, bro. They are terrorizing. What are you talking about, bro?
Because I work in the places where the bullets fly through.
Nigga, go. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been out of town?
Okay, hold up.
DC, North Carolina, anything?
I got
you ever been to North Carolina?
Nah, I've never been to North
All right,
Carolina.
now check this out. North Carolina in the mountains, people die every day up there. People get shot in the mountains every day in North Carolina. Ain't no gangs up there.
Right, and they should go to jail then.
No, listen. We're not talking about going to jail. We talk about gangs terrorizing the world. Those are regular people terrorizing regular people. And it's more regular people terrorizing regular people right now.
Okay, let me hold up for everybody.
Not in the hood, bro.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is that the systemic societal bullshit got these people minds so messed up, right? That they believe every act of violence, anything that happened in a heinous or some type of callous way is the first thing come to their mind. They might look at the situation, be like, you know what, hold on, this just happened. Regular civilians, somewhere in the confines of their minds, like, it's probably gang related because it was done different from the other time.
Facts,
But then you know what? You be wrong. You be wrong a lot of times. What you're doing is you're stereotyping.
Hold up.
You're principally stereotyping, bro.
Don't leave. Everybody, don't leave. Well, mute up for 1 second. I want to show y'all what's going on in Venezuela. Don't leave, y'all. Sorting through trash as hunger mounts. I think you got more problems to worry about in Venezuela than the gang stuff out here, man. Look at this. This is that good quality garbage right here. Shopping. You know what I found out through a documentary I seen? That you have brothers in Venezuela, right? You have brothers in Venezuela that's taking old chicken from the restaurants, like ripping the meat off of the chicken that people didn't eat. They recooking it and then selling it in little bags, and people buy it. You know what I'm saying? This is the reality. You know what I'm saying? This problem right here is way worse than gang violence in the United States.
Trash heap in downtown Caracas. Picking at dusk, the unemployed converge on this sidewalk trash heap in downtown Caracas. Each day at dusk, the unemployed converge on this sidewalk trash heap in downtown Caracas, picking through rotten fruit and vegetables tossed out by nearby shops. But it's not just the jobless that search through garbage for food. They're joined by many who still consider themselves part of Venezuela's middle class even though their living standards have long declined.
Okay, let me mute my mic, right? Yeah, it's real out here, right? Let me tell you something, right? Imagine I gave you this example before. You got $100,000 in the bank, and then tomorrow when you go to try to cash out, it's not even worth $1. So when they talk about the middle class people is here too, everybody over here eating up this garbage.
Pulverized by triple-digit inflation, food shortages, and a collapsing currency. 19-year-old Josriana Capote comes to this trash heap to help supplement her pantry.
She bad. You know, in the United States, she wouldn't have to search through no garbage.
She recently completed an internship with Coca-Cola.
Imagine that. Venezuela. Come on, man. She'd be better with a gang in the United States, man. She wouldn't have to eat through this shit that they stepping on. She definitely wouldn't have to work with me. You know what I'm saying?
Venezuela, the situation is very difficult. Before, you could get food, but not now. You wait for hours in the line and you don't get anything. So it leads us to come here to see if we can get even a small quantity to be able to eat.
While some
You gotta have no money to go to the all you gotta have is a bag of food in your book bag. But you worried about the gang violence in the United States? To me, this is tragic. All of us, right, in the United States, including the gang members, need to be talking about Venezuela because this is foul. This is reality.
The Venezuelans who run the vanguard of that country, the president, he's not eating like that,
to
though.
help Venezuela, the IRS
Listen,
will put me in jail.
why you're not sending barrels of
If
food
I
over there?
start a foundation to help Venezuela, the IRS
Okay,
will
why
put
don't
me
you
in
do
jail.
that instead of running your mouth so much? Why don't you start and I'll support you, bro.
If I start a foundation to
Send a
help
half a
Venezuela, the
barrel.
IRS will put me
Send a
in
half
jail.
a barrel over there, man.
If I send something to Venezuela, the IRS will come after me.
He just dropped the slip in the box just now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you.
If
Venezuela,
I
you was
start
a
a
victim.
foundation
You
to
have been a
help
victim
Venezuela,
of.
the
Listen to me.
IRS
I hear you.
will come after me,
You
bro.
have
Ain't
been
no
a victim of
IRS
gang
nothing.
violence,
I
my
said
nigga.
I will
The
support you. I'm a
Internal Revenue
citizen. You're not.
Service
You hear me?
will attack
I'm a
me,
citizen in this country. You're not.
So
So no
they
IRS
gonna attack
nothing.
us if we sent it over there?
Yes.
Welcome back now.
So we ain't worried. Well, we not
The
scared then.
Venezuela
How do
is
we
the
start?
enemy combatant of the United
Venezuela,
States,
if you
bro.
wanted
Venezuela,
to,
we
you
ain't
could
You're
scared.
an
Where do
support
enemy
we
this
start?
country. You
combatant.
hear me? Listen, if you wanted to, you
If you
could
send
support the
stuff
country, and
out there,
also you
the
could claim the
IRS will go
charity.
after you.
Listen, also you could claim the charity on your taxes. So how can you not give back to your community or give back to your place? You can't.
Jim hit a very crucial point. You could. Hold on.
Fox Business exclusive. As the economy worsens in Venezuela, harrowing scenes unfolding. Elizabeth McDonald is here now. She's got exclusive new video that shows just how bad things have gotten. And Liz, warning viewers, this video is very graphic.
Yeah, it's graphic and disturbing. And, you know, the message from people on the ground in Venezuela, this is a quote, "This is Bernie Sanders socialism. This is what happens. This is what Bernie Sanders would want for America." That's a direct quote from people on the ground. So right here, you're seeing middle class and regular people just pulling over to join in the ambush and looting of a grocery truck. This happened on the highway to Puerto Ordaz, which is where the country's biggest oil reserve and steel company is. This is a disturbing footage. Graphic warning.
The gangs is controlling the food now. Like who gets the most garbage now? Like let's talk about that, Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? Like why puto? Why is this going on? Why is what's going on over here more important than, you know what I'm saying? This you know what I mean? I'm Ja Rule father, by the way. I'm bringing people's back.
By the way. This nigga Mac is fucking nuts, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. All it is that Venezuela.
So why you banging in jail if you got food
look,
and all of that?
You,
So why
you've
you
been
banging
a
then?
victim, Venezuela, and I realized that
So
you're a
hold
victim.
up, yo, Gay, so tell me why you banging
what?
if you got food
Why
and
who
all
what?
of that?
Say that
Why
again.
you
Why
doing
who's
all
banging
that?
in jail? What?
Who?
Hold on.
Got
Let
food,
me get
y'all
it.
got shelter, y'all got phone calls. Why you banging if you got it?
Let me hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna answer that question. Let me eat this dude food, bro. Yo, listen, man. Listen, you asking me why
Venezuela, man, the
I wasn't
country,
eating out
man.
no shot can, bro.
Man,
You talking about me in prison? You talking about the world? You talking about free people in the world with no cages, barbed wire, supervision around them, living like that? You heard?
Right. They
In
don't have
23
they
years,
don't
my
have no
brother, can I
option.
finish speaking? Can I finish speaking? In 23 years in cage, I never did like that. I never ate out of a can or nothing, bro. And I ate like a king even in prison, bro. Everything you ate, I ate in prison, heard? So you figure it out.
Why is that a positive?
No, because you sitting here talking like, okay, what am
You
I doing in
comparing yourself
prison?
to people who don't have the option when you
Right,
had it,
and I
and
was
you
in a
still was
cage,
doing
bro.
violence.
Yeah, and I was in a cage, bro.
So that's
So what's your excuse?
So he says the
What's
same
their
thing.
excuse?
He
There
says
are
to
other
say in his
options.
position.
Let's say
Why
this.
the hell are y'all living like that out in the world when he lived like that behind there? That's
Right. Their other
basically
option is to die, to go up against the army and die.
Listen.
Go up against the army and
My
die.
other choice was what? What was my other choice?
The other choice is starve and die.
Right, and my other choice, I refuse to starve. That's why I told you I ate better than they ate on a snack break. If
There
that's
you
all
go.
they was eating in the daytime, right there, in prison. You know?
Because you know it's only two options anyway. You gonna eat or starve. So you telling a nigga to starve.
Right. So being that you want to framework me and my survival skills or creativity and sensitivities to prison, I'm gonna tell you, Venezuela, yes. I was eating better than them people. A whole group of I could have fed them people out of 3 cells on my tier of my food right
No,
there.
you can't, because you don't know how to grow squat.
No,
Well,
you
check
know what?
this
I
out.
had
Hold on.
money. I
Hold
had
on, check
money.
this
I
out.
order
Check this out.
anything I want in the facility, brother.
Hey, yo, Venezuela,
They
but
have
I do.
U.S. sanctions. They don't let. Do you know that you cannot import ketchup? You can't import it. You
Yo,
can't.
Man, you
man.
full of shit, man. You
Is
full
this
of shit,
kid
man.
stupid?
Venezuela.
Is you
Full of shit,
stupid or
man.
dumb,
Do you
bro?
know they got
You
a
can't
bunch of
import
organizations
food,
right now to
bro.
feed
What you
Venezuela,
talking about? I can
Venezuela.
send you a care
Afghanistan,
package to
Listen,
jail.
man.
all that
I
Listen,
shit?
can
man.
send
We
you
give
Iraq.
back
food
to
to jail.
Cuba and we
I
give
can
back to
send you
Haiti.
food to jail.
Listen,
I can send you food to jail. You can't
Vin.
send food to Venezuela. What you talking about, bro? Bro, you wasn't
Hey
doing
yo,
squat.
you know why? Because let me tell you why. Because the
Vin, you
U.S.
can
is the only
send
place in
barrels.
the world that get
You
paid
can send barrels to
for.
Venezuela.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
No,
U.S.
you
is the only
cannot.
place in
Oh,
the
you can
world
claim
that
it
get
on
paid
Speaking
for
out your
prisoners.
ass.
You bugging.
because
That's the reason why you got to take food to people
IRS
in Venezuela
cannot
and Turkey and all that, because they don't get.
You say, oh shit. My bad, P. My bad, P. I muted you by mistake. My bad.
You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. The
Because if
USA.
Bad Bob got
Listen,
up there,
listen. Hold on a minute. Hold on, Venezuela. Hold on, Venezuela.
This is what we're gonna
Hold on,
do.
Venezuela.
Say what
The
you asked
US,
me.
the U.S. get paid to house people. The only place in the world that get paid to put people in jail is the U.S. That's why you able to take prisoners' food over there in Venezuela and Third World and all that, because they don't get paid for that. If they don't have nothing to eat, they don't eat. Them people ain't gonna take it out their pocket. That's the reason why you're able to take food to the jails.
Now, what's
so
your
just
response?
as well as
No, go ahead, finish. Don't say, yo,
That's
Venezuela, if you keep cutting them off, I'm gonna cut you out, bro. Let him say what he's gonna say, then answer it, bro.
No, that's all I'm basically saying to him. You can't say, "Oh, we could take people food in jail."
Kill a
Yeah, you're
little
supposed
Mario
to.
crazy.
If you don't take them people
Just
food
got
in
rid
jail,
of
then
it.
you gonna
Or
leave.
the DoorDash.
The United States is at war with Venezuela.
Oh,
They
this
at
nigga's
war.
crazy. This nigga's
They're
crazy.
at war. They at war.
Yo,
You
listen, let me
understand?
ask you something.
That's a whole different topic, though. You go on somewhere else's topic. The topic is the
They
comparison,
don't let
the
you
frame.
help them. They don't
Let me
Can I
ask you
finish
something.
speaking, bro?
enemy.
Let me ask you
They don't
something.
let you.
Listen, Venezuela, outside of talking about the gangs in the United States, what could you do to help your people that's eating out the garbage over here?
Don't not go over there. What have you do for the gangs then? What have y'all done to help stop the violence of the gang? Because I go to Venezuela. What do you do?
Okay, well,
Where's
listen.
your foundation? Hold on. Where's
Well,
your gang
I've been in the
foundation?
U.S. I didn't have to go to the U.S. because you ain't doing nothing. Just because you go to Venezuela don't mean you're doing anything. What
Because
work
I'll
are you
tell you
putting
what
in?
I do. The IRS targets me.
Let me
What
ask you
don't
this.
you
You worried
understand
about the
about that?
IRS. So did you not?
target
Guess what then? Did you not
Get
for the
the
people?
fuck out of
Because
here.
guess what? NYPD target me. The United States of America target
Get
us.
But I'm not
Motherfucking
doing crime when I
everybody
help
target us, and we
Venezuela.
still
I'm
do
not
for the
doing
community.
violence. I'm not doing.
What you
I'm not
mean?
doing violence.
You're not doing violence. You should even put your chest out even more for your people. So you want me talking down on my people, but you ain't gonna help your people because you
All
scared
right,
of your people.
can I volunteer now? I have my hand raised, Can I say something, please? Can I answer your question that you asked him? What have I done to stop the thing with the gangs and all that? Hey, yo, Vincequella, the last 3 weeks of my real lifetime off of this YouTube shit and TVs and radios, people made me listening to this shit from Yemi. I probably done saved probably 3 or 4 people's lives just by knowing. Let me finish talking, bro. Let me finish talking. You speak on your type of baritone, bro. Like you keep wanting to add on. You cannot collaborate with me in speaking, bro, because you don't know how to speak. Right. You don't know how to conversate, bro. Relax, bro. Don't try to piggyback off a momentumous vibe that I'm giving. You can't stop doing that, bro. Please. Like I said, the last 3 weeks of my life probably saved 3 lives, you heard? Just from being who I am and getting inside plans and trust from people, you heard? Motherfucker. And you know what I be? Being I'm a gang member and I'm so-called so bad vibes and all this shit. You know what? Nah, don't do that, you heard? So yeah, when you talk about this sensational influence and corny shit, you talking about what we doing and what I do, I laugh at people like you, bro. I live on real life time, bro. Like for real, bro.
Ahead,
I ain't save a nigga a band. I ain't save a nigga 10 bands or 100 bands, 100,000. Nah, that's why I saved probably 3 lives the last few weeks. I can say that for a fact.
If the people that you saved never was around gangs, did you have to save them?
Here we go again, man.
Yes,
He's spiraling.
yes.
Yo,
Now
what's
check this
good,
out.
yo?
Let me answer that. Let me answer that one for you real
He's
fast.
spiraling.
Yes. I had a bunch of people I
Hold
grew
on,
up with
one
that
at a
we
time.
saved that wasn't in gangs.
Brother, we getting you out of here, bro. Let me show you why I'm getting you out of here.
Yo, listen.
I'm gonna show you why.
You gotta understand
I'm gonna
this,
show you
man.
why.
Yo, Mac, hold on. I'm gonna say one thing, man. Yo, Venezuela is gonna troll. We know what he's doing right now. He's trolling right now. He's doing this to keep the conversation going. But in real life, he has to understand this. People in their own country have situations going on right now as we speak that's not getting handled. The USA over here is not helping nobody else but their own country. Right now, we in our own financial situation. So for people, we talk about gangs as the situation, why we have the way we are. No, we're not like that because of gangs. We like that because of the government. We gonna keep it 100. We had COVID. COVID been talked about since 2016. This ain't nothing that just happened. This happened a whole time ago. This rapper put it up in his rap, and he said something about COVID. He wear masks. I forgot his name. But as soon as I get his name, I'm gonna put you on to who he is. But what I'm gonna say is this: some people come to gangs because they have no love in their home, and they're trying to find some way and somehow to keep going and to find that love that they're not getting from their own family. So sometimes when it comes to this situation with gangs, I wouldn't even call it a gang. I would call it an organization, right? Because when a mob has their situation, it's the mob, it's the organization, but they're still a gang. They're still organizing situations. They still sending people to do situations. It's a gang, no matter how the fuck you put it. The same way with the army. When the cadet or the army general tells them you have to go to Iraq, you have to go in them people's houses, kick down their door. I don't care if they make it a lot, even though it's disrespectful for you to go in a holy person's house to do that. They still do it. So how are they not considered as gangs? How are they not considered as bullies?
Hold on for
just
1
the
second.
smaller half of this situation. But
I'm
at
gonna
the end of the day,
piggyback.
the government is the real game. Real talk.
Facts.
We're not
All right,
going to
check
sit
this
here and
out.
play games, man.
Check it out. Hold
Cops
on.
wear blue, right? Or every cop you see wear blue, right? All them niggas is a gang. They wear the same color, right? When they come out and niggas see in the situation, they pop together. They all fight together. They don't come out one by one. They come out with the whole station. So how they not a gang?
All right, check it out.
The world
Hold on
got
for a
the
second.
Yep.
My bad. Listen, mute yourself for 1 second. I'm gonna just play.
It's just that the way they perceive it on TV, they can perceive it as we the most. It's just the same way as Africa. Where Africa is just fucked up and gritty and messed up. You have beautiful places in Africa. You have beautiful places in Haiti. You have beautiful places in Port-au-Prince.
Jim made a beautiful point about the police.
And it's more people in Africa than a person really would understand and know
Let me
that.
let you get you a situation. The most people, the most dangerous that people think was the most realist to me, man.
All right, check this
you ain't
out.
never been through nothing. How you gonna teach something? The youth don't want to hear. or what I heard. They want to know what you've been through. They see shit. They want to see the real situations in life. They ain't hearing what Vin's saying because Vin ain't been through none of this. So they ain't it. They respect struggle, pain, and involvement. They don't respect everything you saying out your mouth. When people side and they go on these blocks and they stop these kids from beefing, then I respect what people saying. Then all that shit that people be talking about, I don't even care about. It's just talk. That's all I gotta say, man. That's all I got to say, bro. I mean, the young don't respect the old. The old don't respect. It'll never change. And this is because of the elders. The elders stirred some of the youngest and had good elders, but not all of them was good.
Nah, I do it. You got it?
And if you all, you know what I'm about. They give a fuck about themselves more than your freedom. They
Hold
don't care
up.
about your freedom.
Hey,
We're
Jim.
not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it, but a couple of them that care about you as an individual. So we're not gonna sit here and put everybody
Now,
in
Jim.
the same person. That's all I got to say.
Now, Jim, you remember when we spoke this morning, right? And we was talking about matter of fact, let me just show y'all this real quick. I just want to show y'all this real quick. I'm gonna mute y'all so it won't echo. I just want to play this because this shit serious.
Itong trabaho ko, mga 5 buwan na po. Pumunta ako tanghali mga alas 12. Hanggang ngayon, nandito ako. Sa isang linggo po, pag nakapagpakilo po ang bossing ko, bigyan ako ng 300. Okay na rin po, kahit paano nakaka-resolve sa mga pangangailangan ko sa pagkain, panggasto sa bahay, makabili man lang ng bigas, ulam. Kano to? 25 po. 25.
Pupunta pa ako ng palengke. Bibili pa ako ng ng mga panahon. Tulad ng mga bawang, ganyan, mga sibuyas. Pinipilihan ko siya. Yung tinatanggal ko yung mga buto. Mukha nito. Yan, ganyan. Tinatanggal ko yan. Kasi para ito na lang matitira mga ganitong mga laman. Tapos sinugasan ko siya. Pagkahugas ko, kumukulo na yung aking sarsa doon. Ilalagay ko siya doon.
See shit.
Isang mangkok ng ganyan, 10 pesos.
Kaya lang po ako kumakain. Masarap kumain. Dito po sa pwesto na to. Malinis po to, dinugasan na maigi. Kaya marami po bibili pagpag dito. Tibayan po lang po ng sipura kung kaya ng malinis o marumi. Kami, sanay na po kami rito Ay po, ganyan po talaga, lang kaya. Pag puro pagpag Hanggat nandito po kami, kakain na pa rin tayo yung papan.
Recycled meat, pause. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like people are more focused on everybody else thing that they got going on, as opposed to worrying about what's going on in what's going on in Venezuela. Dudes eating meat, eating rancid meat.
Not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good. Shout out to Bad Vibes, man. Word up. Mac Mean, what's up, son?
Ain't shit. I was about to get up off of this joint, man. You know what I'm saying? That Venezuela came in with the troll game. We was trying to talk about Charleston White. You know what I'm saying? And the gang issue. But how much crime you think, percentage wise, how much crime you think the gang is committing as opposed like the real numbers, like
as opposed to just regular people or regular thugs or regular criminals?
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. You heard?
I feel like they put more shit.
When I was a criminal, you know what I'm saying, I did my dirt by my lonely, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know about gang crime like that, but I know it exists, you heard?
Yeah.
I know it exists. But yo, you know what? Sometimes we a gang without a name on the gang, you heard? Sometimes we a gang and we don't have a name for it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's a good question. I think it's a lot, though. I think when it comes to violent crimes, I think the gangs are responsible for a lot of it, you heard? But not just the gangs. I mean, shout out to all the power groups, you know what I'm saying? God bless them. But that's a good question. I don't know the statistics. I wish I did. It's Patchy, your favorite one-eyed Puerto Rican. Shout out to my son. Where my son at, man?
Oh, Gemstone?
Yeah, where Shorty at, man? I miss him.
I don't think they go Link.
Yo, come say what's up to Dad, man. What's up, man?
I'm gonna leave that link up for 4 minutes. At 2:30, we out of this joint. He always coming on platforms, messing up the whole vibe.
Yo, Jem, man. I love you, bro. You heard? I love you, man. Forgive your father, man. You heard? It's Patchy, man. Your favorite Puerto Rican. I think Mom's in the kitchen. Hey, yo, babe, bring Gemstone some eggs.
He said, what time you want? Pull up right now.
What's up, man? I just want to, a bro hug. Come on. You heard?
They go Alan. Alan just pulled up. Alan, what up?
Alan, what up, baby?
And Venezuela, the link is open. Why when Latin Pain pulled up, you left?
Because they mad at their father, man. You heard?
What up, P? What's happening?
What's going on, family? God bless you. Newcastle in the building. That's what's up. There you go.
I was checking your content last night, Pian. I was checking you out last night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. God bless you, man. I hope you enjoyed
Yo,
yourself,
Alan,
man.
man, fuck all that right now. So listen, man, we gonna do this, man. All that,
I never met a Latin Pain, you heard? Like, I never met a Bad Vibes. Nobody. Internet.
Gemstone, what up, fam? Gemstone, tell the truth, son. Come here.
Yo, what up, man? What up, man?
Come here, son. Tell the truth, son. Tell the truth, son. You love me, son?
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Yeah, the same person. Look, it's the same person.
Yo, Vince, shut your ass up, nigga.
Yo, you handsome because of me, son.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
You got your genes from him. You heard?
Crazy,
You heard?
man.
You heard?
Nigga, I'm Cuban, man. You Puerto Rican, man.
Yo, same shit.
Oh, Spanish on Spanish crime. You heard?
Ooh, let's get it. You heard? Come here, Gemstone. Come here, son.
Yo, Gemstone, hug that nigga. Squash it, bro. You doing too much, Gemstone. You doing too much, bro.
Yo, Venezuela, go wash your motherfucking teeth, nigga.
I told you. If you did that online,
go brush your teeth with that bamboo stick. Shut up.
Tell them mucho saludo.
Brush your
Yo,
teeth with
God
that
bless
bamboo
y'all, man.
stick, Vin.
Hey, yo, Gemstone, man. You know
Why
what I'm
they
saying?
eating out the garbage in Venezuela?
Your attitude is a felony, bro.
Because they're at economic war with the United States.
Listen,
boy.
listen, man,
Just
you be
like
happy
Here
to
we
see this,
go,
man.
man.
Why
Here
you
we go,
smiling over
man.
there, Pain?
fucked up. Why was Afghanistan fucked up when they was at war with the United States? Why? Because of the love bombs?
Yo,
here
Venezuela,
we
what the
go.
hell you talk about Afghanistan for?
They are enemy combatants of the United States.
Hey,
What do you think that
yo,
is?
Gemstone, I need
Venezuela,
you to
Yo, what the fuck?
Venezuela gambled the
Yo,
future in the high price of oil.
Salute, man.
What up, though? What up? What
Yo,
up? What
behind the
up?
bar.
behind the
Behind the
bar.
bar.
That's what's
Remember
up.
me?
Yeah, this shit
Remember
is
me
lit,
behind the bar?
What up, though? What
Remember me
up?
and Vision? We used to call you behind the straw. Remember behind the bar? It was me and Vision. What's up, nigga?
Chill. Don't
Gemstone.
talk bad about the DJ. Don't do that. That's the DJ.
Now behind the bar knew me before you was even a troll, Vin. Shut up. Shut up, Vin. All right.
Hey, yo, what up,
I
though?
will
What
slap
up? What
the
up?
Behind the
Thames out
bar,
your
what up,
pocket,
dog?
bro.
What's poppin', man?
Ain't shit. Yo, what up, Latin Pain?
Yo, what's going on, my bro? God bless you, man.
Yeah, I saw that debate you had yesterday with 10 Toes, man. You know, you was holding it down. Only thing I could advise you, man, make sure when you debate a nigga, make sure you got your receipts and everything in line. You feel me?
Yeah. You know what? It was spur of the moment.
They
Like,
call-
let me
they
tell you what
call
happened.
it up.
Let me tell you what happened real quick. You know what I'm saying? I was on a live on my own channel when Son pulled up. Said, yo, let me in, drop the link. I dropped the link, he ain't come in. He said it wasn't working. He set me up. He said, yo, just pull up to my joint. I said, all right, bet. Blue. I got locked off mine, went on his. It wasn't, we didn't have a scheduled appointment. You know what I'm saying? It just happened.
Yeah, at least that's some good backstory right there. Yeah, he definitely set you up though. If that's the case, he definitely
it was a
lined you
setup.
up.
He lined me up, son. You heard? He lined me up, shit. But it's all right.
Yeah,
it happens. What you gonna do?
But you held it down though. You held it down for the most part. I was just
Yo,
like,
behind the bar, man.
hoping
Don't be
that.
starting shit up.
I was just hoping that when you was debating the nigga, that when he asked you certain questions about what he said that was racist, that you had them shits lined up so you could repeat it right away.
You know, the truth of the matter is this.
Yo,
too.
behind the bar.
He never allowed me, you know what I'm saying, to give him the evidence either. They was over talking and I was getting jumped, son, you heard? So it was a little messy, but I had a good time.
Yeah, that's all that matters. You had a good time and shit like that. I just subscribed to you today. I was put on to you yesterday by the debate.
I've been knew who you was, you heard? True story. I've been seeing that name around, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what's up.
Venezuela, let me ask you something. Why they eating out the garbage like that and you not helping?
Because if you ship food over there,
he's anorexic, bro. Venezuela.
Answer the question. Why you not so energetic in answering the question though now?
Venezuela is an anorexic foot model for Payless stores.
Set up a foundation and ship some food over there and see how long the IRS sends you a letter. Do me a favor. Prove it.
No. That's because you will do it. You're not a citizen. You always back to the bullshit.
I was born in the Bronx. What happened?
Venezuela gambled the future on the high price of oil, and they lost badly.
And they lost.
So right now,
Mucho saludo.
Foundation, send some food over there and wait for the letter. Just wait for it.
That was my idea. All right, so let's do it. Didn't you worried about gangs and what gang violence and all that? Yo, Venezuela, have you recently or in the past been a victim of gang violence or something?
Never that. I'm inside.
You sound like one, bro.
Nah. Yo, bad vibes. Listen, man.
He's a professional victim.
Let's not shoot at my son, man. His mom's gonna be mad at me. But yo, listen, man. Venezuela got a wedgie in the 3rd grade. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, okay.
And he never let go of that.
I don't talk on my childhood traumas. You heard? I'm a grown man now.
Okay, so.
Okay, you said that like that. Okay, I don't talk on my childhood traumas. I'm a grown man now. Okay, period. Okay, you said that like, that was a major feat or something, bro.
Yo, bad vibes. On some real life spit though, a lot of us, all seriousness, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cap at another poor person, you heard? But listen, childhood traumas is
Venezuela. They cooking some good shit right there, man.
Yeah, I know it's real. I'm just giving Venezuela back some of his madness. Like,
For his childhood traumas was pretty weak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, but let me just tell you, this is what his childhood
That's
trauma
me
is
right
like.
there. Look at me right there, son, with the ice cream.
Chill,
That's me
chill,
when
chill.
I was
They're
little.
not
Oh
black.
wow,
They're not
wow.
black. They're not black right there. Remember? They're not. That's a different type of black, right?
There's bomb about the
Big old Bullies Gotti. That's Bullies Gotti right there, sir.
That's
Oh,
yo, stop doing that, bro. Stop doing that.
yeah.
They're gonna blame it on me. Everybody
That was
blames it on
Bullies
me, bro.
Gotti
That's
right
fucked
there.
up,
That's
you
me
heard?
right there, bro.
Nah,
There's
that's
bomb about the
pimp.
hard your thighs,
That's pimp
Venezuela.
right there.
Can I say
That's
something?
Venezuela
Can I-
right there.
Hey, can I say something? Right? Latin Pain, right?
Yo.
That's death for the cloud chaser right there. That's Chuck. That's my son Chuck.
You called him
Chuck? Death for the cloud chaser.
Hey yo, look at the little baby.
That's a cute baby, man. And those are African people, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. Yo, you
There's
see how
bomb about the hard your thighs, Venezuela.
Yo, that's all I wanted. This shit got fun. We even got bad vibes last
Yo,
time.
that kid, listen, that's don't got
Not
no
bad
good.
meaning bad, but bad meaning good.
Wow, that's twisted, bro.
Damn, that's how
Bomb
Venezuela
about this
is.
hard Venezuela's
Right there,
thighs.
you know what that shows you? When you go to war with the United States, that's what happens right there.
Lies.
know.
Lies. Your government
They
did
let
it.
them sell oil.
Right.
They let them sell oil now, right?
Look at this.
Venezuela gambled on the price of oil and they lost. They put the whole state economy on the rising price of oil and they lost.
And the rising price of peas and rice and tea on
Did Venezuela, right, stop giving niggas soap and water to wash their refrigerator?
Yeah, he got a half a blender right there. What the other part of the blender?
That's sad, bro. That's sad, man. You heard?
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
That's sad.
Look,
That's fucked up,
That's sad, man.
That is
That's
sad.
what I've been saying.
Yo, these
It's
government.
sad. It's sad. It's sad. And in Venezuela, I'm telling you, bro, you got other things to worry about.
And we got people over here like that too. We got people over here situations like that too.
See, the problem ain't the people. It's the world leaders, man. It's the world leaders.
There we go.
It's not the people. It's the world leaders, and that's fucked up. These world leaders need to take over these world leaders, man, because this is horrible, son. Yeah, all the money. Yo, these world leaders ain't broke, son.
Yeah, I don't even want to see one of them trucks, bro. Yeah, I just got injured on. I was working for one of them private joints right there. I'm cooped up right now, man, sitting on that truck like that, bro.
That's survival of the fittest.
Oh
right
man,
there,
bro.
Not one person on this panel could name one bank where the CEO or owner isn't a part of the certain tribe.
Man, see,
You're right. The leaders of the government, the Venezuela government over there is crooked.
What I'm seeing right now,
Taking everything. That's why people ain't got nothing to eat.
something, right? What I'm seeing right now is now everybody could talk about what the fuck is up with gangs and all this other shit in the streets, right? But now I'm showing you the motherfucking real shit that's going on.
What's up with Venezuela?
You know what I'm saying?
They
Don't be
need
mad.
some camino.
Hold up. No, don't disrespect the people. At the end of the day, let me show you something, Jim, right? Before I started this YouTube shit, years ago, I was paying attention to this fucking Venezuela shit. And you know what I was saying? What happens if our dollar fall like that? You know what I'm saying? And then we eating out the garbage and shit. You feel where I'm coming from? So I'm saying that instead of you worrying about what's going on with gang politics in the street and shit like that, you need to pay some more attention to these motherfuckers eating out these sanitation trucks.
That's horrible.
They tried it with Germany in the early 30s, and look how that turned out.
Mac, that's how it's like in Peru too, bro. I was looking at something like that the other
That's
day.
what I was trying to tell you, man.
Peru, bro. And they was eating out the fucking garbage site, trying to find good chicken. They had chicken with maggots, cleaning the chicken off of maggots,
cleaning it off.
The rest of the things, man. Like it was sad, man.
What I'm saying is, y'all, if we got all this money, if money is made and they burn it, why don't they use that money to feed the poor?
Factual.
Because you know money.
The currency.
Do you know that?
It's forms of population control.
Yo, can I do this? Can I get you and Jim to dead that beef, bro? Right here, bro.
I don't got no beef, sir. I don't got no beef.
Can y'all dead the disrespect then?
All right, sir. You gonna make me?
You
You still gotta listen to your father though, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm asking you, man. You heard?
You say you gotta listen. He said you gotta listen to daddy, bro.
That's
Listen,
it. That's
man. Listen, you my son, man. You my son, man.
Hey, yo, Jem, come on, son. Come on, that's it, son. I love you, son. I love you,
How to
son.
move, man. I show you the way of life, man.
Hey, listen, y'all. I'm about to get up off of this. I got to get up for the joint.
Hey, yo,
Nah,
Mike,
look,
get
Mark.
out of here. Yo, Mike, what up, Mike? What up,
Yo,
Mike?
listen, Gemstone and Land Pain ain't got no more drama. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. You feel me? You know, now we need Mark up here.
Yeah, I jumped on.
Nah, no Mark, son.
No Mark.
Not right now. Not right now. Gemstone drained all my energy. I need to rejuvenate before I talk to my.
Like, cheese from the sun, Mark. In the air.
Gemstone,
Mike,
God bless you, B.
Hey, now y'all see why I deal with the brothers I deal with, man.
That guys are crazy.
We all crazy.
Hey, yo, Gemstone, God bless you, nigga.
Yeah, I love y'all dudes, man. For real.
All right, God bless you, pa. Hey, yo, Mike, what up, Mike?
I'm coolin', baby.
What's going on here? Shit, what's popping, man? You good?
I'm cool.
Thank you. Stay strong, my friend.
What's up, man? I love Mike, man. Word up, man. You make me happy when you pull up, son. You got good energy, man. God bless you.
You already know, man.
All right, I'm about to get everybody up off of this joint. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Peace out, man. God bless y'all, man.
Salute.
Strength and blessings, Mike. Strength and blessings.
Salute.
God bless y'all, man.
Later. Now, bad vibes. Can we get some good vibes for the morning to take us out this show, brother?
Yeah, I think y'all got that already. Yeah, look, salute. Yeah, saludo. Yeah.
Thank you for pulling up, bad vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but yeah, it could have ran a little bit deeper, man. I didn't want to, go into all that. I knew he wouldn't understand, man. Like,
Thank you for bringing. You know what I'm saying? You and Fred. You know what I'm saying? Paying everybody. You know what I mean? We gonna fix this shit up, man. We gonna fix this shit up. You know what I'm saying? You want to give him some advice, man? Some love this morning before we bounce.
Yeah, just keep going forward, man. You know what I'm saying?
Keep going forward, never back.
Keep going forward unconditionally, man. The worst ain't yet to come, bro.
That's right. It could get worse, and
it could get worse. Yeah, right? No matter what it is right now, it could be worse, man. Just keep going forward, man.
All right,
that ain't no words of advice. That's just this real shit right there, bro.
All right, we out. True story, old story. Vibes. I'll talk to you in a second, bro.
All right.